Spring is going to hit a little different this year because we're all finally starting to get back outside and see friends again. No matter where your adventures take you, bring the comfort and style of Mack Weldon along for the ride. Whether it's their hoodies, polos, tees, or active shorts, everything in the Mack Weldon collection mixes and matches seamlessly to fit in with any other products you have. I'm ready to spring clean my wardrobe and fit in some Mack Weldon's Ace sweatpants or a Vesper polo. Look fresh, feel fresh, get it. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit in everything they make. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. And with Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program, you get free shipping for life. Mack Weldon wants you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Do it live.
Episode, whatever the hell it is, 871. And we got two Asterios.
Double down.
Yeah. It happens.
And no Scott voice, too.
Yeah. Well, they're still muted.
Oh.
Here he is.
Hello.
Fix
it. Hi.
It's fixed.
Fix.
It's fixed.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't have the overlay.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
I can only see
Give us
Scott.
an overlay.
I'm
Who
fine.
do I gotta
shoot.
fuck to get an overlay around here?
Oh, well.
We had
They'll do it.
speculated.
Just give me an overlay.
Oh, well, me, but I'll give it to you anyway. And then we can fuck later.
Well,
Ben asked me-
maybe I'll fuck you anyway.
Ben brought it up, and I was like, well, Scott said he saw
I am
Asterios,
cute.
so he probably has it. And then I was
Now
like, wait.
that's an overlay.
Oh, nice. We all float down here. What's up, Repsion? I see Repsion in the chat. How you doing, brother?
Repsion's here already?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Sick.
How's it going, man?
Oh, man. I just killed myself almost today riding a bicycle up a hill. It was only like half a mile.
It was one of those battery-powered bikes,
Yeah, a
though,
jump
right?
bike.
I'm
And
trying to get second Asterios off the screen while we all talk.
Yeah.
I'm acting casual right now, but
Go
maybe
ahead
I'll,
and focus on that. Scott and I
I'm freaking out.
will
Nothing's more
save the
casual than
show.
pointing it out.
Okay.
You wait. You had an electrical assisted bike up that hill, and you still almost died.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm so fat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so fat. I was like, well, I'm out of shape, dude. This
No
is
need to call yourself names.
what? I'm so fat.
Well, look. I'm just saying.
I'm like Fat Pat and Sofane put
a
together.
bunch of cold.
But, well, hold on. So you're like 50-something years old.
Yep, with the
But they're
world's
both
biggest
fit.
So
dick.
far, so good.
Like I've been in the presence of both of them. They're both very fit guys. One of them's older,
Yeah,
almost as old as my parents.
almost as old as my Virginia.
Hold on. 50 years old is almost as old as your parents. What, did your parents have you when they were 12
no.
then?
I'm being generous. I'm trying to be nice to Sophane right now.
Yeah.
Those are my buddy pals.
They're
Anyways,
great.
Anyways, I got to tell you guys, I have 100% been on this diet, caloric deficit.
Good job.
I ordered
Nice.
a crab and shrimp Louis for lunch today. Ate half of
And
it.
you did some hard cardio.
And some hard cardio.
Some hard ardio. How about that?
Some rated R superstardio.
I'm down like at least 10. I'm down like at least 10 pounds from Saturday.
Today? Oh man.
Oh,
Still a lot.
dude. When you're at his level, you can lose 10 pounds in a day.
You can do numbers.
Yeah.
When you're at his
What
level,
about?
Oh,
what
dude,
about this? What
Dude,
if every time because I'm on the show every other week. What if every Thursday we weigh ourselves on air to keep ourselves accountable?
I'll do it
because I've been
easily.
on a diet for a few years now, and it hasn't been going great. So I could use a little accountability.
That's gonna have a negative effect on me because if I know we're going to do that, I will like gain 30 pounds every 2 weeks because I think it's funny.
You're
not
nasty.
well. Okay, first off, you creeping closer to death is pretty funny. Second,
Right? I know. We can all agree.
It's not a competition. It's just like, hey, let's all check in with each other, like a little sewing circle.
So Daniel, what you want on the show? Like what? Show up?
Did he say something?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get my scale.
No?
Who's a
don't know.
Daniel?
Repsion.
I'm
confused.
I don't care for Daniels.
He was saying that I did make it up the hill with the bike. After I got up the hill with the bike, my reward was I had to walk up an even steeper hill because I was downtown Seattle where they're
Such
all
a
hills.
treat.
Yeah, and I could have avoided it all by just walking up the harbor steps than walking up a less steep hill. But I was like, steps or bike? I'll go for the bike. That sounds fun.
No, I'm glad you did it though.
Joe went up the steps and he was like, dude, I got up the steps. I was carrying my baby. He got up the steps. He was like, I was hurting up these steps. He's like, I didn't think you'd make it up the steps.
How much does the baby weigh these days, do you think? Like
She's
10? 20?
Pounds?
20 pounds.
Oh, I think probably more than 20 pounds.
30?
I don't know.
30?
I don't know how big babies are.
105.
Like when
How fat
I
is
was
this
in
baby?
the first grade, I weighed like 40 to 50 pounds.
Because she was like 8 pounds when she was born, right? As a newborn.
Yeah.
So she's got to be at least 20.
That's a lot of weight to carry. And they're squirming around.
Fat baby.
Not a fat baby. She thick.
Your baby's fat.
She thick.
Well, speaking of fat, I've got my
No.
scale.
I didn't. Daniel, that didn't mean I thought you wanted on. No,
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming around and saying hi.
Yeah, no, we were just looking at the chat and getting confused because 1, I'm fat, and 2, Ben's high.
Yes.
So,
Speaking of things that are too high, my weight, and speaking of things to get on, this scale. All right, so I have a scale right here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take off my pants and underpants because those are like 2 pounds there.
Take off your pants and jacket.
All right, let's take these off. All right.
Matthew
Okay,
Kreklau says Matthew Kreklau.
Matthew Kreklau, yeah.
All right, and now let's see.
Matthew Kreklau, 410 pounds.
Bows.
This will be our first weigh-in. Let's all weigh in. And you two in the Discord and the chat,
Should I bring
let's
the scale
all
down
weigh
here?
in. Let's keep
Nah.
each other accountable.
I don't want to stand up right now.
Asterios,
Nah.
Asterios,
My legs are
I'm
jelly.
not allowed to weigh Billy right now.
My legs are jelly. I got jelly legs.
I'll do mine right now, though.
Is your scale big boy scale?
All right.
Oh, you could stand on it, but you
Mine's
might
just-
want to take like your shoes off and everything.
Not
Hold
me.
on.
All right.
I
Try that again. I didn't like the number I got the first time.
It was probably lying. It was probably teasing you. But then the second time, it'll give you the real number.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, I could lose the shirt too.
I weighed in Saturday night before
Take everything
a 2-day
off.
fast.
Get new.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
2-day fast is a lot.
Yeah. And then after the 2-day fast, I had like just over 1,000 calories the next day. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I ate a lot more, but it was still like 2,500 calories or something. I don't know.
That's not massive.
It was a big eat day for me. And then today I had half a shrimp Louis, couldn't even eat the other half, boxed it up, and then rode my bike up the damn hill like a psycho.
Nothing ages well like shellfish. That'll be.
I know.
If you can finish that salad in a couple of days.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna throw it away on my way home. I like boxed it up, just like I was like, should I even take this? I was like, there's half a salad there, but I was looking at it. when I put it in the fridge here, and I was like, nah, I should throw that away. Icky. Icky.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee.
I don't like how my zooming in has off-centered me.
Yeah.
We have to have a words with Ben or words with friends when he returns, because I can only go so far this way before it's a disaster blocking wise. My center your zooming in on me has off-centered me. Is there a way to walk around with that?
Scott has
You know what?
autism.
This is the Hannibal and Monty setup because they're in the same place, and I forgot that.
Which explains why Asterios' face is not in the camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
I could totally restart it and put it in a normal thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're going down in the book, but it's fine.
The book.
You're going in the book.
You're getting
wonder who wrote the book of love. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so scale. I'll stand on it now. I'm guessing 177 or so.
177. I'm gonna look at the scale. Where is it? Right here. Okay, I'll live react. He's stepping on.
Kids react to Ben's weight.
176.4. 176.4. 176.
I'm sitting right around 220 myself, as I have been since my body stopped growing 20 years ago.
You
I'm the exact size I was in. I'm the exact size I was in grade 12, which sounds better than it is because I was fat in grade 12 and I'm just fat now. But
Scott's wrestling weigh-in was always
I haven't gotten fatter.
2. Good weight.
Which was either worked up a couple pounds or worked down a couple pounds depending on the week.
Scott and I did a feud, and I said I cut weight down to 444 to be twice the man he was.
Total lie. You were way more than 444, by the way.
Yeah, I was probably over 500 at the time.
You were big then. You were real big.
But seriously, I was at 220 at probably 5'8". I was fat as fuck.
That's a fair bit for 5'8".
That's the only way.
Me, I'm 6'9" and 220, so it's fine.
That's the only way you can hit the obesity meter at such a short height, right? You gotta really fill it out. And I was there, I was all big, I was at a double XL in normal person clothing, and it was pretty gross for me.
Well, Billy would know. He's 5'8" as well, so he can tell us about it.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I'm gigantic.
I clotheslined him the other day. I was just trying to turn on a light switch, and I clotheslined him and knocked him out because he's so short.
I'm a monster.
Nope.
The earth quakes below every step I take. I'm like Godzilla in his prime. King Kong with a white woman in my hand.
I'm 223 and I don't like it at all.
Ooh, I think I'm just under you, Asterios. I think you've got me by a couple of pounds.
A couple of mornings ago, I was 218.3 and dropping.
Oh, you've had a good week then.
Apparently not. It's probably all the muscle I've been putting on at the gym. Nasium.
Yes. What's a gyme? What's a gyme?
At the gym.
Oh, a gyme.
It's probably all of this muscle right here. Oh my.
It's pronounced.
Kiss it.
It's pronounced Euro.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Euro. You should know that. You're Greek.
But I'm 223. Now, everyone else, you all weigh yourself, and then in 2 weeks, I'll be back. Weigh ourselves again.
Oh, he'll be back.
How tall are you?
Going down.
How tall are you now?
5'11". 223. It's not great. I should be 190.
Ben doesn't believe you're 5'11". He thinks you're lying.
Why would I lie about my height?
Don't know. Well, a lot of people in Ben's immediate proximity lie about their height, so he's right to be suspicious.
I have nothing to gain by lying about my height. I'm a solid 5'11".
Wait.
I guess so. and I have nothing to gain except a more tolerant BMI, which I'm not.
Exactly.
I should be 190. My BMI is out of control. But
I wonder the last time I was 200 pounds. It would have been, I don't know, grade 10 or 11, I guess.
We can do this. We can all. It's accountability.
Fucking Canadians.
Every 2 weeks, we'll see. We'll weigh
now of course,
ourselves.
I'm speaking in kilograms. So if I do the math, I'm
100 pounds.
about 460
Canadians
pounds.
always say, you know how Americans will say like the 11th grade?
It's stupid. You're like, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on some stuff.
Canadian shit.
It's grade 11, grade 12. It's not 11th grade and 12th grade. That's so weirdly formal for a country that's so informal.
I gotta disagree with you, Scott. It sounds stupid when I say I'm dating a grade 11er.
Well, that's because you don't say a grade 11er.
Yeah, you say
What
a
do you
junior
say?
in high school. I'm dating a high school
You
junior.
say a girl in grade 6 or whatever the grade may
okay.
be. Or
makes
a boy
sense.
in grade 6. Date whoever you want. A
makes sense.
non-binary in grade 2.
Yes.
By the way, in Ontario, when I was a kid, they had grade 13 in Ontario.
That's fucked up. The rest of Canada agrees that's fucked up.
Do you remember that?
makes no
Do you remember that?
I'm dating a Taco Bell
Have you ever
of
heard of
grade
that?
D beef.
Have I? I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah,
we
okay.
think it's ridiculous.
I don't think they do it anymore.
I can't
I
change.
don't think they do. I think they just realized, hey, go to university.
Matthew Krecklau typed gay love in the chat, and I wanted to celebrate gay love.
Gay love.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, my love, she keeps me warm. It's not gay if it's a girl, though, unless I'm a girl, but I'm not a girl, so I got confused.
you a
But that's
girl?
the song. That's how the song goes.
Okay. Let's do...
Man, it's so easy to be an ally and not do anything. It's the best.
Here we go.
That's
Yeah.
my...
I'll kiss a boy.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
So,
Ugh!
there's Asterios
Oh,
on
two
twice
Asterioses.
again.
Oh, that was
Big
even
one.
scarier than the jump scare. Okay.
So there's EDP.
EDP 445.
What's that? Is that a new sort of dance music?
He's a YouTube guy who had a pretty big following and got predator poached some
Even
guys
before this.
even before
That's
this.
pretty funny.
And I guess he was
Now,
like,
let me guess, because I've literally never heard of this person or username before. I'm guessing in terms of content, they made dumb shit for babies, and that's why they were popular. Am I anywhere close?
I don't even know. I never watched it.
What's the content?
Very edgy shit.
Oh, edgy shit. Is it edgy shit for babies or edgy shit for grown-ups?
For grown-ups. And EDP stood
Okay.
for Eat the Pussy.
Oh, I heard
You know
something.
what? Oh, wait. Is he's not the guy that did football picks on Tosh.0?
I think so.
Huh.
Oh, that guy rocks.
Well,
I hope nothing bad.
there's something.
I hope he didn't do anything bad.
There's
Well,
something
I love that guy.
else he rocks, which is his hand that rocks the cradle.
Oh.
If you know what I mean.
I rock the cradle of
Not
love. I rock the cradle
Oh
of
shit!
love.
I know. Eat that pussy 445.
Look,
He's
let
like
me
my-
just
oh,
say
that is
this.
him. He's like my
It
best
turns
friend,
out the
guys. No,
EDP
let's do a different story. Let's do a different story.
It
This,
turns out the EDP stands for extremely disappointing person.
Or extremely disciplined Play-Doh-phile.
This is where he was supposed to meet with a 13-year-old, I think.
What's up, man? What's up? No fist? Okay.
A grade 8,
fist
as
bump?
it were.
I don't fist bump people like you, man.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh.
So before we get into any of the messages right here, I have 84 messages.
Okay.
So we have you talking to Sophie, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay. Sophie
Sure.
is how old? Before And again, I have it right here. I know the answer, but I just need you to tell me the answer. How old is she?
13.
13, okay. And before we get into the messages, there was sexual content involved, yes or no?
Right.
Oh my God, he's so honest.
Okay, all right. So.
Yeah, he's my man.
Again, so what brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay. Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Fat guys using the cupcake defense. I don't like
Billy,
it.
don't act like that hasn't gotten you out of a couple of jams.
Oh, I've used the cupcake defense before, but I wasn't going to meet up with 13-year-olds, okay? I was running illicit drugs.
I'm not saying what the situation was. I'm just saying the cupcake defense has bailed you out.
I was commandeering a donkey from a donkey show, and I used the cupcake defense. It was in Tijuana. It's fine. The cupcake defense works, but not here. I don't think it's going to work here. Let's see.
There was...
Let's see how it plays out.
Nothing that was going to be sexual involved, because I'm not like that. You know, well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was all that was going to happen.
Oh, okay. So you should title a video, instead of, your video, Almost Threw Hands with a 13-year-old, you should title your video, Almost Had Sex with a 13-year-old. I think...
So they're making funny jokes. I got a message in DMs today from a good someone I trust. Irish has been around the channel for a while, many other channels. They sent me a video. I believe it's this red-haired guy.
No wieners.
No wieners. Damn. Troll face. Cheers. Thank you. This tall guy was admitting to using actual children's pictures as decoy pictures, which is illegal.
I have a video about him coming out.
It depends how you use them.
Yeah, so I think I do want to say everybody here is probably scumbag. I do think EDP meeting with a 13-year-old is, bad. Using a 13-year-old's picture as a decoy, not good.
Pretty bad.
I don't want to say just
What
as
if it's
bad.
a picture of you as a 13-year-old?
It's exploitation.
It's totally exploitation, but I don't know if I would say...
What if it's you?
What if it's me? Oh, yeah, like, can I use my pictures as a little kid?
Yeah, what if it's a picture of me as a 13-year-old? Can I use that? Where's the line drawn?
I'd probably
What
use
if it's
me
my
as-
sister?
I wasn't cute at 13. I was cute at, 5. I stopped being cute around 5.
Well, we'll need
0
to find
to
you at your...
5, and then 25 to present. Were your cute years.
We'll need to find you at your cutest, or this sting won't work. So.
Yeah, I could use
It's good that we know that.
I could use my 5-year-old pics and say I'm 13. Like, hi, I'm a 13-year-old. They'd be like, wow, you look young. I was like, yeah, I'm 13. Let's play more.
Yeah, and I'll say I'm 210 pounds and 5'10". Yeah, all right.
Wow. Wow, you could be a decoy, Asterios. You're cute.
Well, thank you. But look, here's what I suggest we do. Let's hang one person at a time. Like, let's go after EDP first. Let's hear this whole thing out. After we've destroyed him, then let's destroy the other people. I feel like we're mixing our messages here.
I think we should go after the other guy first, because the other guy never made me $172,000 with his football picks.
Oh wow!
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hit play.
Yeah,
I gotta see what happens.
That'll get a lot of hits, EDP.
I think so.
Yeah. So this is you texting all this, correct? This is your Instagram, yes or no?
Right.
Okay. All right. So again, what made you?
Is EDP wearing a bra, or are his titties just so perky because they're sitting on his belly? They're very perky, right?
Yeah, I think they're on the shelf.
Yeah, he's shelving.
It's a shelf situation.
He's shelving.
He's shelving. Yeah.
What made you start this conversation with this said 13-year-old? You said what you're doing right here, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, she messaged me, right? And I'm not going to lie to you, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, person feels lonely and stuff, and they want the interaction.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what had happened.
Okay, so this isn't what happened, because she never said she was lonely right here, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Is he saying he was lonely, and that's excuse for meeting up with a 13-year-old?
I think so.
Yes. Yes, unequivocally, yes, that is what he's saying.
I've never been lonely enough to go get a cupcake from a 13-year-old, let alone anything else. This is
Okay. What if it was one of those like filled cupcakes? It was like really fancy. It had the 2 colors of icing, like thick icing, like as tall as the cupcake, and then it's got like a caramel filling.
I'll buy my own damn cupcake.
I don't know, man. I've been that lonely. I'm just saying.
You, Scott, would make a wonderful defense lawyer.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, who among us has never met up with a strange tween for a baked good? Who let he without sin cast the first stone?
If the cupcake too sweet, you cannot eat.
You can't make an incriminating tweet.
No.
You can't make a incriminating tweet. Let's see what little fucky doo-doo's got to say to Chomp Chomp.
Wait, actually, before we do,
yeah,
Ben, can you hear me? Okay,
I'm trying to pretend like I don't, but go ahead.
It's okay. Ben, I'd like you to praise all 3 of us for not using certain words. And I don't think we should go on until we get our praise.
We need positive reinforcement, or else we go off the rails. Like in 5 seconds from now, if you don't tell us we're good, Ben.
Tell us we're doing a good job, Ben, of not saying certain things.
Daddy, tell us we're good.
Yes, Asterios, you're doing a great job about not talking about Maddox. No. You haven't mentioned Maddox once this whole time.
Well, we're not going to lose our ad rep for mentioning that.
No.
Just the audience.
Yes? Correct. Okay, so you initiated a conversation with a 13-year-old knowing she was 13, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so is that a good look for you?
No, it's not.
Okay, so you've been exposed for this before.
Correct.
And you called them in thoughts, these other girls, and you know what? I've been following for a long time, and you know what? I said, you know what? He probably made a mistake, and you know, there are some attention-seeking ones, but this is damning.
He's a big-time troll. He's EDP, eat the pussy. I mean, he's and he'll be like nasty. He was always nasty, but he did get caught for this before already once. So they snagged him again, trying to meet somebody.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Can we change his name
Fool
to
me
Enjoy?
twice. Can't fool me again.
Can't fool me again. Can we change his name to Enjoy That Prison?
This is. I had to make sure myself. Do you recognize me?
No.
Okay. I had to make sure myself. That all these rumors were true. It sucks, man. I watched you in high school. Me and my friend Keyshawn thought you were hilarious, man. It's sad.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
But anyway.
Thank you.
Then you said.
But anyway,
shout out
back
to
to you being a criminal.
This is like one thing I can identify here with EDP. He's cornered. He's caught.
I watch you since high school.
And he's fat, and he can't run away, so he just has to sit here and take it because he's so fat.
He's just going.
Later on, he tries to walk away, and he's like,
"Yeah, there's nowhere for him to run. I've been that fat before." He's just like, if I,
you know what?
He definitely didn't bike up a hill today.
During the first DP 24-hour show, we all like got up and went. Like you were over 100 pounds heavier than you are now.
More than that.
Maybe
I was
like
over
150.
I was over 600 pounds.
Yeah. And like we walked a block and a half to Tavern Hall.
Yeah.
And then I realized like, oh shit, I should walk a lot slower because I saw you like
like
this.
I was like, "Hey guys, wait for me."
Yeah.
I need food.
And I
gotta get food, guys. Wait for me.
Yeah. It was like one of the first times I really, really hung out with him. Like he had been there a couple times before.
I think just once before.
Yeah, once before, but then he hung out for like a whole 24 hours almost.
I was there the whole 24-hour show.
Yeah. So
I fell asleep a little bit during it.
Yeah,
I was nodding out on the couch for a second.
And he was a big boy back then.
I was thick and chunky.
And I realized like he's walking like
Yeah, so EDP can't run. I've never been caught by predator poachers, but I've been like caught by police before, and I just gotta sit there and like
Police
talk my way out of it.
poachers.
Oh, I've been cornered by the cops, and that's how I got such a good gift of gab. I always get away.
The cops gave it to you?
Well, no, because I have to like talk my way out of situations because I can't run.
You learned on the job.
Quick question. How long will this interview be?
You don't get to determine that.
He's like, how long will this interview be? I got pussy to eat. No, you don't.
EDP.
I mean, if I'm not getting a cupcake here, I gotta get a cupcake somewhere else. So can we make this quick?
My blood sugar. He's gonna have to put a lot of money on his commissary. Oh.
Well, like, what I don't understand, why are you attracted to like 13-year-olds? Like, why are you attracted to underage? Because you.
I don't know, man. Have you seen some of them?
In one of the screenshots that you've always wanted to be with someone younger. Like
Was that you, Asterios, that said that?
No.
Yeah, Asterios is crazy.
I think Asterios just said that. Whoa,
Asterios
what's
is
wrong with
tripping.
you, buddy?
Asterios is sweet.
I don't
boy.
know, man.
I thought
Maybe-
we all
maybe-
had a rule that if one of us said something untoward, we would all just move on.
Yes,
we
did.
had a meeting about this.
Yes, we did.
That was Asterios. You missed the new meeting. That was the
What
old
new
rule.
meeting?
The new rule is that it gets blamed on Asterios, even when you're not here.
real, man.
What goes on is loneliness, dude. I'll be completely honest with you, man. I'm not gonna.
I'll be completely honest
Like,
with you.
let me cut you off right there, okay? When you say loneliness, like we've heard that millions of times, right?
Right.
Trust me, this is not our first. You haven't heard it millions of times. Like, you have not done millions.
That's
of
a lot of
these.
times.
How dare he use hyperbole in front of EDP?
Yeah, how dare he?
Confronted.
Look at that titty cliff that someone could just cliff dive off of.
Man. How could you be lonely when you got
do
tits like
alpine
that?
skiing off that?
I've never heard Ben this. This is unusually high for Ben. This is going to be a good episode, folks. Fire up your group chats and text everyone. Daddy is not all the way
This
home
is the
right
one.
now.
Tell your
Every single
mom.
time some of them
Tell
do
your
say
pop.
they're lonely.
They're gonna
And
take you back to
sometimes we do
Arkansas.
understand that they're lonely because maybe they're not as popular or they're not as outgoing. But you have millions of followers.
Right.
Like, how are you lonely? You have like
Right.
millions of followers. I bet you there's chicks in your DMs trying to hit you up.
Absolutely.
And you're here for a 13-year-old.
And I recall,
Like-
I followed you for a while. I recall a few years ago, you did brag about having a girlfriend. You also in a live stream bragged about this little affair that you had with a teacher. So you probably have you have a ton of females in your
This
DMs
is
interested in you
awkward.
because people like you for.
This dude gets away with it because he's big. Like, EDP's a big dude. Like, look at this guy next to him. He gets to, come in. Like, if it was just the guy right there, people wouldn't even talk to that motherfucker. They would, push past him like nothing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
this
no.
guy.
If it was just off-brand Brandon Wardell over there, no, they would have no agency.
Right. Right.
Joe and I should go out because we're so imposing. We should go out and just accuse random people. We should have printouts
You know
and
what
just
he'd
walk
do?
up to them and accuse them and see how they react.
I feel like Joe would just join their side and be like, "This is Billy the Fridge,
Yeah.
and he's a predator."
He would get them to interrogate me.
He would. He would.
Yeah,
do that.
either the two options are either Joe immediately turns on you, or the first person you talk to, you somehow get lucky and they are a predator.
Yeah, they admit to everything.
Yeah.
He would.
Good
your
times.
personality and whatnot, and and then when you say specifically, I've always fantasized about someone younger with
This
a big
dude's a
age
big
gap.
guy.
You
He
did
could
say that,
probably
correct? Yes or no?
beat
Correct.
some
That you
ass.
fantasize about
He
someone
looks
younger.
like he's big.
What is that fantasy? Because it's not just loneliness.
You know what it is, man.
We really don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we're
bro.
not like that. We're not like that.
Yeah.
We're not attracted.
You know
to
what it
females.
is,
come on,
man?
you
I don't
know
know if they do know what it is, man.
Exactly what it is, dude. Okay?
No,
Are you a
we're
pedophile?
attracted
No,
to
I'm not.
we're attracted to female our own age, dude.
Let this
is
be
so
known. Let this be known. I am not a.
So what are you then? If you're here to meet up with a 13-year-old girl after sending your dick to her, then what do you call it then?
I am a guy.
If he sent a dick pic to someone he thought was 13, then yeah, that's
It's not great. It's not great.
What's the
I still want to hear him out, but it's not great.
No,
look,
I would
think
say
we can all
that's
agree.
like the definitive, like that's illegal.
No, there's lots of shades of gray. There's a lots of shades of gray with sending your dick to a 13-year-old. Let's hear him out. He's probably got a good reason. I'm sure he's got a good reason. Come on.
He's gonna talk his way out of this, obviously.
That is.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that the optics of this situation aren't great. But also, the specifics aren't great either. The actions, the morality, it's almost like none of this is good.
Yeah. This is all bad,
Asterios, I agree. The optics of this are very bad. Two white people cornering a person of color there. Where have I seen this before? Interesting. Yeah.
If it takes you this long to answer what you are, you're pretty sure that you're some type of creep.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
Okay, I want you to be real with me because this ain't cool.
I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
Yep.
My mom, may she rest in peace. You guys know that, right? You guys seen the videos, all that bullshit. My mom did not raise a fucking okay? She did not raise.
Even they on this video know to bleep that word.
Yeah.
Even in their line of duty.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like the word. Like,
And that's why I want praise.
Which none of us have said and haven't been told we're good boys for
you know
it.
what? I think you're, even though you claim clean comedy, Asterios, I think you're not, and I think you rely on that word a little too much.
No, Asterios.
I'm sorry your buddy Mumkey Jones, was dating one of them. I'm sorry all of that shit went down, Asterios.
I don't know any of this talk here. Let's get back to EDP.
Ben, don't take it personally. I'm just making jokes. It's okay. It's all riffs and gags here. It's like, I just think we're doing a good job. It's like we're not.
You know what? You know what, Asterios? I'm going to say this. You guys are doing a great job.
Oh,
thank you, Billy. I don't know why that's so hard for Ben to say. I don't know why Ben gets mad when we're being good.
My mom did not.
He must not want you to be good.
As a matter of fact,
Yeah, is it that you? Because I cannot be good.
Your mom has nothing to do.
Right? Yeah. Don't bring your
family into it.
My mama didn't raise no. My mama, it doesn't matter what your mama did or didn't do, dude. She's dead. You're out here trying to find 13-year-old girls for weird shit. That's a problem. You're a problem. This is a problem.
For your family, we're here for you.
EDP, more like ebony dark P word. I can't say.
Oh, see, Egghead brings up a good point. I know. No, that wasn't a low blow, everyone. Egghead brings up a good point. Asterios is a disgusting person that slanders Egghead as one of those things every time he's around. And I want to point that out.
Excuse me. I just say he sounds like one of them.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
Exactly.
I just say he sounds, looks, and acts like one. I don't say he is one.
I say he has the voice of one.
And the face.
I'm so confused right now.
That's what I say. That's fair. That's the gag.
Can you explain to me the sound characteristics of one of those things without being
Of course. By the way, this is going to be as clean as my comedy. This impression.
Clean comedy.
Oh, hold on. Let me. Hold on. Hi there, everyone. This is Egghead. Check out my TikTok, Egghead's Goof 'em Ups, where I talk to myself in a car like a crazy person for 40 minutes. Sometimes I'm friends with the Drunken Peasants. Sometimes what they say I take way too personally. I disappear for a while. You kind of can't rely on me. If you're trying to build a pay-per-view around me, you kind of can't rely on me. And by the way, I definitely sound like an EDP, an extremely disappointing person.
Wow. Oh my God. All right. Asterios.
That's what this seems like.
Asterios, I will never again make fun of you. I will never bring up anything. Ever.
All of your questionable relationships.
Yes.
I'm so confused right now. What word are they not saying?
I think Mumkey Jones, Dick Masterson, Maddox.
Okay. Let's whip out our healthy hogs and have a jail sesh. Let's watch more of this video.
You know what I'm saying?
Never
Don't
again
drag your
will I
family
bring up
into
any of
this.
those
Oh,
words.
Understood.
Right.
This is your action.
Yeah, this is your 600-pound life, not anybody else's.
This is not
Understood?
cool.
So
My 600-pound life.
One other thing, let me tell you something, okay?
What's up? Go for it.
What does EDP mean?
Yeah, it looks like you've
So
eaten
you-
looks like you've eaten everything in the world but the pussy.
Nice.
Okay. I love that he's roasting him now.
Nice. Let's pick on the bad man for being
It
morbidly
looks like you
obese.
ate every pussy. That's very funny. That's a good joke.
Let's pick on the fat man for being morbidly obese when there's a perfectly logical reason to hate him otherwise.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say being morbidly obese
No,
is a perfectly
I'll tell you
logical
what.
reason to do what he's doing.
Him being a disgusting fat piece of shit just makes me hate him more.
Wow,
frankly.
you guys are on the wrong side of her story.
Now, look, I have to agree with Billy here. Making fun of him for being fat is lower hanging fruit than his man boobs are. Now, we don't need to go to that level.
He do kind of look like the Michelin Man from
That
behind.
sounds perfectly typical from someone who's alt-right adjacent.
From
I just
behind,
want
he
to point
looks
that
like
out.
He looks. That's true.
I agree not
He
to bring that
looks
up
like
anymore.
he looks like a negative photo of the Michelin Man.
Yeah, he looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that
You know what
sat
we
in the
should
campfire
do?
a little too long.
Can you just bring Sriracha on instead?
No way, we're kicking it with Asterios right now.
He's very high, and the truth is all coming out. Like a year or two of it is seeping out, and it's very,
Insane.
very. As long as we don't let it get awkward, it's very funny.
The first person who's mean when they're high.
I know it's weird. It's weird, but I like it. It's a different kind of energy, and I'm kind of like, let me see where this goes.
Let's roll with this.
All right, keep going.
You know, okay. You know what? We're gonna talk to you. And
We're trying to talk.
Because you guys, hold on, let's come down here.
Yeah. I'll stop.
Man,
I'll
you
stop.
can't go
We're
that
here to talk
fast,
to you.
EDP.
So what was that? So you said you know exactly what I mean. What do we mean?
No, what does EDP mean? Why do you call you? If you call yourself EDP,
You know what's funny,
what?
right?
What's
At the very beginning.
this is not funny at all. This ain't funny.
Well, if you would stop cutting me off and trying to explain.
Okay. So we're gonna let you explain now,
Okay.
because we want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm a fan of you. He's a fan of you. He's a fan of you.
Honestly, I'm not a fan. But
well, you used to be.
I'm not a fan. I like Billy the Fridge is what the guy's about to say, right?
He used to be.
I can
And
only like
we
one
want
fat guy, and I am betrothed to Billy.
Yes.
to give you the benefit of the doubt. So please explain this to us, okay? Now, and I'm gonna be done talking, that way to you. I'm just here to talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does EDP stand for? Right.
When I first created my YouTube channel, right?
Glasses off, please. Thank you.
When I first, well, you're gonna have to excuse me because the sun's in my
Yeah,
eyes.
here,
so-
we can just face that way.
just turn
Yeah.
around.
This way's cool.
Whichever way you
Man.
The sun's not in your eyes.
So when I first started my YouTube channel, right?
As guilty as I was, it's not in me to lift my glasses up or do anything somebody tells me to do. I say, no, fuck you. Fuck you. I'll talk to you. I'm keeping my fucking glasses on. I don't get how people act. This is probably why you'd never catch me in a situation like this. One, because, I'm not into women in general.
Well, one, because you're too clever to ever get caught.
Let alone
Which is what it
13-year-olds.
sounds like you're saying.
Let alone 13.
It really does.
But
here's why I'll never get caught, even though I very much should.
When you put it that way, that does sound sketch. But two, this is, you're built weird talking to people like this, listening to what they're saying. Like, this is so beta. I'm so many reasons to dislike him other than him being fat is all I'm saying. And you guys are over here picking on him for being fat. I don't know.
Well, I want to point out that I think how compliant he's being shows how caught and guilty he is.
True.
Because, if he were innocent or if this was some kind of misunderstanding, he would not be listening to these people. He'd be trying to walk away. Like, he is trying to negotiate with reality right now, and it's not going to work.
Thank you, Asterios. That's like the psychiatrist evaluation. That's actually very pertinent to the situation. Appreciate your
If you go back,
top-notch
look at the original
evaluation.
logo, right? It was a picture of a cat. I'm sorry, it was a picture of Pac-Man, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It was a picture of Pac-Man eating a cat. It was supposed to be funny. Okay. That's what my original logo is meant to be.
Okay, fair play. So again, you mentioned to admitting to having this fantasy with someone with a big age gap.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you said to us, you know exactly what we mean, but I truly don't. He truly doesn't. So what do you mean by that? Please
I have a quick
explain.
question.
Sure.
Are you guys the cops?
No, we're not cops.
We're not cops.
You're not cops.
But we
We're
have
not
worked with law enforcement.
But we
multiple
can
times.
forward this to cops because
Yeah, absolutely.
most definitely this is not your first time either, right?
Right.
This is absolutely not. How many times have you done this?
Right. Definitely not
This
my
is
first time.
Is he really asking if they're cops? They're obviously not cops.
I like one that he has to ask, and two, how late in the game he did ask.
Yeah, like they're obviously not cops, and he's asking now 48 minutes later. He's like, "Why am I doing this?" Well, because you are
he
stupid.
could have just left.
Yeah,
he admitted.
but you'll notice. Oh no, please.
Oh no, I was just saying he admitted a bunch of shit that a lawyer would tell you to never admit, even if you're innocent.
Yeah.
Like to not even talk about.
But even this, like, he's not just walking away. He's not saying, "You're not cops, I'm out of here." Even this is like a negotiation. Like, he's trying to get himself out of the jam. Like, are you guys cops? He's setting up the next statement. Well, if you're not, I'm going to leave. He's being very compliant and very guilty. This is really interesting.
Yeah.
This actually is my first time.
You just said it wasn't your first time, and now you say it is. Second time?
What was the first?
So the first time was
12.
So you guys know about the 15-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So
So you guys know about the
He's saying so
15-year-old,
much.
right?
That was the first time he got caught and exposed publicly.
So he's defending himself by bringing up the 15-year-old that they all know about.
He's like, "Look, guys."
Well, you see, 15's better than 13,
I'm
so let's talk about 15.
Buddy. Asterios, I humble myself before you.
About damn time.
I was so high. I was so high that I didn't see the forest for the trees for the falafels for the gyros.
No, hey, I promise you it is totally okay. But I definitely do want to say that these are genuine feelings and thoughts that you have in your head. And like you're high right now, so the truth is coming out. Like, you have these odd opinions about me, and it's very uncomfortable sometimes. Like, especially coming on here every 2 weeks, like trying to be funny. Just every once in a while, you'll do this weird kidding on the square kind of jab, and it's awkward. And
I'm
all
so
kinda
sorry.
have
I'll
to
never do it
pretend it's
again.
not
I'll
happening.
never do it again. I promise.
Do you promise?
Yes, I promise.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let's all move on.
I kind of miss the leap in logic from Asterios asking you to tell us that we're good to you doing everything you can to hurt Asterios. I missed the middle part.
Those feelings are inside him. Like, that is the truth. Like, he keeps that down, but he's super baked right now.
That's not true.
Asterios, I think you're a very sweet boy. And
thank you.
And I love your humor, and I love your persona in general. And
thank you.
I would love to have a nice meal with you, and maybe crack some wise, and just sit back and enjoy like a sunset or something in a platonic
Talk to a
friendship.
13-year-old.
No, not a 13-year-old.
Maybe hit up.
I'd love to hang out with you guys, especially when the COVID ends and we can all do a live show together. It'll be a lot of fun. But like, this might be a good time to bring up. I've had friends. I'm no longer friends with them, and
I know them.
Ben brings that up like it's some kind of gotcha. And it makes things very uncomfortable. And he thinks he's kidding. He's not. He's just being like weirdly spiteful for some reason. And I don't know why. And it's hurtful, but I kind of try to move on.
It'll never happen again.
Yeah.
But do you know what I'm saying, Ben?
Like if you had done something to warrant it on the show, or maybe I don't imagine there was another time recently you did. Like all that happened was you asked him to tell us we're good, and then it happened.
Me clowning.
That's what
on
confused
YouTube.
me.
It's like that is me clowning on YouTube. That's me clowning on the fact that YouTube will pull the money out of their pockets for mentioning what this
YouTube won't let me say my favorite word.
That was the problem. Yes. And I'll tell you what. What was the name of your hit album on iTunes?
I'm sorry. Now again, you're asking that like it's a gotcha. Like there isn't an article in Vice magazine about this. Like this hasn't been written up in what was the other one? In Paper magazine.
It's not a gotcha.
Jezebel? Was it in Jezebel?
Yes, it was.
Framing it like you're asking this question because you think it's like you're trying to make things uncomfortable on purpose. And then but the thing is, you think that's a joke. It's not a joke. It's just weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should put a moratorium on that sort of thing.
Yes, I agree.
It is shitty, I think, to bring that stuff up all the time when we know that it's not a positive thing.
I agree.
And I would say it's especially unfair to Asterios with me here because I've never had any friends.
Scott's
that
never
you
had
could
friends
say
to
anything
lose.
bad about.
Yeah.
So I'm over here untouchable, and then poor Asterios is the butt of things over there. It's sad.
He's so touchable. No.
I would like Asterios to be touchable.
He's a touchable boy. I love him.
I'm here every other Thursday to crack jokes about video clips, not to be poked about people I'm no longer.
I agree. I apologize.
It's just weird. That's
we'll move
all.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the foil off of my beverage now to symbolically.
No, you drink those fancy Italian sodas.
Oh, you bet your ass I do, son. This one's the clementine. It's not even the lemon or the orange, the boring flavors. This one's clementine, clementina, because it's Italian.
He was hitting me up.
There's actually a second foil on it that I'm not going to show on camera because people will get too upset. They're like, "What?
All
There's
the
two
foils?
foils on that? That's insane."
In which she engaged first. Right. Because let's be real here. A lot of people, right, when they see celebrities, like the check marks and stuff, and no, I'm not trying. I'm gonna sit back and throw a guilt trip and make people feel sorry for me. I'm not doing that. So don't. So don't try to turn and twist the shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, just go on.
So when people sit back, right, especially young girls, right, the 15-year-old, not the 13-year-old, when they see people with check marks and stuff, oh shit, this and that, you know what I mean? Like you're famous, you're hot, all that. Okay, that's what they do.
Someone
now,
sent
as far
us
as the
some
whole
weird
fantasy goes,
numerology in the super chats.
You know what? It checks out. EDP
4
4 plus 4 plus 5. That's 13, baby.
You know what I mean?
It
Let's
all
be real,
adds
okay?
up.
You know what I mean?
Like, that's the part where I'm not picking up on. I genuinely don't know what you mean.
Sexual fantasies, that's what I mean.
Okay, so sexual, and I'm not calling you the P word, if you know what if you know what I mean. I'm not calling you the P word, but
wait, what word is that?
Do you fantasize about females under the age of 16? Yes or no? Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you
Keep
obviously
going.
you fantasize about a 13-year-old.
How low can we go?
14.
So
12.
13-year-old. So when was the first time you fantasized about like an 11-year-old?
Never.
Yeah, let's move aside because
Yeah.
the car's
Here.
cold.
I like.
You mind?
Yeah,
Well, you can have a seat
right
whenever
here.
you want. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
can have a seat if you want.
Yeah,
It doesn't
whatever
matter
you
to
want.
us.
It's cool, I'll stand.
Okay. So 13-year-old. So again, when was the first time you fantasized about a 12-year-old?
Never.
Okay, so 13 is the youngest.
Right.
Okay, so why 13 but not 12?
I don't know.
Okay.
And that's the truth.
Okay.
Not
but,
lying to you.
Like, so if Sophie was 12, what would have been your response?
To me, it comes down to pubes. Can we agree?
God damn it. That's not true.
What? Okay.
That's not true, Scott. So he's asking him if Sophie had been 12, what would he have said? And what's he going to say? Like, no, I cut it off at 13?
At which point he lied and said he wouldn't.
Would have went to the bathroom and threw up.
Okay, so what? Okay, so for me, like,
you don't have to believe me.
He said 12, I would have went to the bathroom and thrown up.
But 13, all
he
in.
He stayed where he was and threw up.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Bro, you can sit back and solve the
right. So,
real.
so for me,
You just lied a couple minutes ago. You said it was your first time, then you said it wasn't your first time, then you said it was your first time.
Right.
Like,
Second time.
I know, but you said earlier it was your first time. Like,
okay. Yeah, so we'll get to that. So you said, so 13 is the fantasy. Like for me, okay, 18, I think there's hot 18-year-olds. I wouldn't do anything with a 17-year-old,
right.
But there's hot 17-year-olds.
Right.
But I don't go, yeah, when I see a 17-year-old, I'm just like, I can't do it. Like, it's just not right. But, so.
I like how he's trying to bring him around to 12-year-olds, like using the 18 to 17 logic. I'm like, yeah, if you can go 18 to 17, why can't you go 13 to 12? Why can't you go 7 to 6? How far can we go here?
12-year-old makes you go, bleh, but a 13-year-old you're suddenly fantasizing about. Like,
don't know, man. What do you want me to say, bro?
I just want you to be honest, man.
I am being honest. I don't fucking know.
So what about the 13-year-old turns you on though? Like,
don't know, man.
Do you think, does at least some of it have to do with?
He asks almost like he's really interested.
Being younger, yes or no?
He's very interested.
Okay, so
again, I think he's the bad guy. I think EDP's getting a bad rap.
I disagree, Scott.
Maybe fine. If you want to be racist, that's fine. If you want to be racist, that's fine. I don't care.
Maybe I'm devil's advocate here.
Personally, I'm not racist. That's me. You can do what you want.
That's true. I can do what I want.
Well, correct, yes or no?
It's not normal.
Okay. When do you think this started happening?
This started happening when a lot of when girls would hit me up, right? If I mentioned before on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably maybe about 7-8 months ago.
Okay, 7-8 months ago. So when did you so what was it that made you realize? Like, for example, this is a bad analogy, but I didn't like avocados when I was young, but now I like avocados.
Yeah, this is a bad analogy.
What?
Well, no, it makes sense if you're much avocados, much like sex with.
No.
I think I'm starting to understand why we leave this to the professionals. Because A, these guys are bringing roast jokes. Like, they brought material with them. We've heard.
Yeah.
B, they are trying to, like, negotiate him down. They're like, well, if 17 does it for you, what about 16? That's weird. The avocado thing. This is all... kind of wish there was a police officer here.
Well, yeah, they are keeping him talking. He is saying a lot of incriminating, damning stuff. It's just the way they're going about it is pretty questionable, right? But it's uncomfortable to watch. This is all bad.
I'll just say this. I've never seen a situation where people are stinging a you-know-what and been like, oh, I'm really cringing at those guys pulling this sting. Those sting guys are real cringe.
It's almost like the sting guys are the bad guys, and they should just leave them alone.
They're all bad guys.
I think is what we're all saying.
So what made
if I understand
what made me when all that came into play, you know what I mean? Like I mentioned before, the entire loneliness and the actual, like, oh, this girl might actually be into me and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Well, right, but the thing is, if it was a 12-year-old into you, you would have brushed that to the side.
Of course.
So
of course. He says of course.
If there's a hot 19-year-old,
disgusting.
awesome. But if there's like I shouldn't say there's such thing as a hot 12-year-old, but if there's a 12-year-old into me, a 13-year-old
Yeah,
will be
But I also won't say.
This is where professionals. This is where some decorum for this very difficult and delicate topic.
Like,
we shouldn't be riffing this.
I'm not going to say to your face there's no hot 12-year-olds, but you know, on the whole.
This is pretty freaking horrible.
Never. So what makes it okay to you for you to come here?
It doesn't make it okay.
Right.
Being honest with you.
EDP. How about extra drunken peasant?
Nope. Nope. Let's not. Let's not. Let's not.
Just saying, we could use some color on the show.
Let's not.
It would be nice to be a little more inclusive.
Exactly. And he checks a lot of boxes.
No,
Black
Asterios
guy,
alone,
obese guy, a third
alone
thing.
checks a lot of boxes. Asterios.
Yeah, Asterios' ethnicity is crazy. We can all do that.
Exactly.
It is.
It's nuts.
It checks so many boxes.
You're wrong. Right, but what makes you interested though? Because you have girls hitting you up, so it's not the loneliness. So what about 13-year-olds makes you interested?
Can't even answer for you.
Okay, so obviously you like big and a fat ass, right? Of course. Okay, I do too. So
I mean,
This is so
that guy does.
obviously you like big tits and a fat ass. Why? Because he has them. Like
game recognizes game.
The opposite.
I do too.
I'm gonna say, I think this is the point at which we should stop the clip.
The point at which we realize who the bad guy is. Right?
I'm all for.
You
stopping
questioned
this
me
clip.
earlier. Maybe I said a little too soon who the bad guy was, and you guys were on the fence. But now it's all come around, and look who doesn't look so stupid.
This, like, whatever's about to happen next, I don't think I can sign off on. I think it's time to it's time to leave the table with our comedy winnings.
Are you saying this is an Alien versus Predator situation? Whoever wins, we lose.
Both lose, exactly. Yes.
So
let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
We have another clip.
The next clip I have is the video that accuses the predator poacher guy of being a piece of shit.
There we go. That's good. Let's move on to that.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's the bad guy.
We already don't like EDP. Let's go after the guy.
I'm on the fence about EDP, but the poacher is bad. Poacher's definitely bad.
What's up, guys? I know a lot of y'all are probably new to this channel, so I need everybody to go subscribe real quick. We do videos, like little documentaries like this all the time on people. We travel the country doing this, catching people like EDP. So everybody go subscribe right now.
We got Nikki
Go
Glazer
subscribe.
writing jokes
And,
for us.
If you want to see the full chat messages, join our website in the pinned comment. But everybody go subscribe right now. Turn on the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's pause this here. Now you could. This is maybe not the topic to be telling people to like, rate, and subscribe on.
Oh, these guys do it for the glory. They want the subs, the views, all that stuff. They're definitely very much out there for that.
Yes.
They think that they are high and mighty and deserve it, and maybe they do. I don't know. They're young Chris Hansen's in their prime. I don't know. I think it's like exposing a predator like that. Good. But like they all kind of seem a little scummy on the side, you know? They don't seem like sweet boys, but they have that high and mighty like superstar life. And it's like
because they're the bad guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can all say having a strong social media call to action at the beginning of your video that is about child endangerment. Let's call that strike one. To be fair, let's call it strike one.
It's very
Smash
much
that subscribe button.
It's very much an exploitation of the situation. Like that's without a doubt.
Appreciate it. We are 1,500 miles away from home just to get this dude, so everybody go subscribe. Anyway, enjoy the video.
I will.
What's up, guys? So these are our chat messages to him.
Hold on.
We initially did reach out first.
Oh my God! Did you see that message?
What was it?
The DM.
Yeah, what did it say?
Okay, can we get back to it? A little further back. A little further. Oh my God, there's so many.
What a
Hold
good
on.
picture.
Yeah.
It's hard to pinpoint on it.
Yeah, we just got to get back to the beginning, and then it will be the first one that comes in. Is there just
The very
a jump?
first one?
No. It's hard because the video's so long. It's hard to pinpoint it on VLC.
What's up, guys? I know a lot of y'all are
Can we
probably
go
new to
forward
this
by
channel.
10 seconds, or is there like a
So I need everybody to subscribe real quick. We do videos like this all the time on people. We travel the country doing this, catching people
let's
like
just
EDP.
get back
So
caught up.
everybody go subscribe
These
right now.
DMs
Go
are
subscribe. And the full chat
pretty-
messages, join our web and pin comment. Everybody go subscribe.
pretty
I
imperative.
appreciate it. We are 1,500 miles away from home just to get this dude.
Yeah,
so
you
everybody
got
go subscribe.
1,500 miles away
Anyway,
from home to
enjoy
get him.
the video.
Now they want the subs to pay back the fact they flew out to find EDP. Okay, right here, pause this. This is the message from supposedly the 13-year-old girl. I just found your YouTube channel. Why are you so funny? His response.
His first response is so good.
His response, because I keep it real on these FAGGOTs.
Fejos.
That's why. LOL JK. And then the person doesn't respond for like 8 hours. And he
For
responds with
9 hours. And then, what you doing?
yeah, he responds with what you doing. Like
King.
Like what like they didn't even respond, and he's back at it again. Oh my God.
That's my boy. That's my big flex
Is that
right
your
there.
boy?
This is
That's my boy Big Flex. Big Playboy 445.
Oh, let's see some more of these DMs.
Eagles
What's
and
up,
take the
guys?
points.
So these are chat messages to him. We initially did reach out first because he's been for this before. So I guess you could say we're kind of testing the waters. But as you can see right here, he proceeds to double text, initiating conversation.
Yeah,
and
we
show
see
interest
that.
in this said 13-year-old.
We see that.
So, you know, as you see right here, there's a little bit of talk.
Nothing.
A little bit of
Okay, so they're just going through this. Yeah.
Audio.
Talk.
And here
he keeps coming back with the what you doing. I'm 14. I don't know. I told you. Yeah, you told me. We're just chatting. We cool. That makes up you about 99.9% of my pussy getting FA fan base.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
What does that
I don't
even
know what
mean?
that is. I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, blah, blah. If it, I've got it. It's no pussy getting F slur.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
14, and he's responding with, "Yeah, that makes you and about 99.99999% of my no pussy getting Fajo fan base."
Fajo.
And then
Tell
respond with, okay, bet LMAO. How are you
Now-
to that?
Now, Scott, as a member of his fan base, are you particularly crushed by this?
No, because I am in fact a no pussy getting Fajo. So I know what he's talking about.
When you're right,
nice
you're
to
right.
be the truth.
Oh,
He's never lied.
Yeah, we're 14. I don't know why we said 14. The profile says 13, and we ended up obviously taking the age down back to 13 in the phone conversations. And yeah, so this is one of the times that he video called with us. And as you can see right
He's
here,
pretty.
the profile that we used does just say 13 right there. And he also admits it in the video that it says 13. He knew it was a 13-year-old. And this is more of him video chatting us. And also,
You always make me, and thanks, you always make me feel warm with you, only if you want it. Okay, well, you do. I'm okay with it. I just like you more than anything. Sure, I'm okay with it. We can try it. Okay, I don't know what to do or how to do it. Maybe you can teach me. Sure, I can teach you. I don't mind. I'd love that. You are so freaking cute. Thank you, but yes, I wouldn't mind teach you. Of course, we go slow. Yeah, this is horrible, dude. This is
Yeah, I think we can see from this. I think we can see from this that the poacher is the bad guy, and he just wanted the cupcake.
these are some of his messages. I'm just going to be quiet while y'all
Cut
read
and dry.
these. These are to who he knows is a 13-year-old. Hey guys, just a brief reminder that my last video actually got demonetized, and honestly, again, I really don't care about making money off of these videos. I'm making money off of various other revenue streams. All I care about is you guys seeing the content, and when a video gets demonetized, YouTube stops recommending it because, well, they can't make money off of it anymore. So to combat that, if you could do me a favor and just take a moment to click that like button for the YouTube algorithm, that would do a lot for my channel and would at least make sure that this video sees a larger audience.
Thank you,
If you want to consider subscribing and turning on our notifications, I'd greatly appreciate that. And let's get to it.
Dude, you can't say fucking nigger on the live stream. Dude, the niggers are gonna get offended and report us. Oh, you're right.
Okay, so this is Big Red.
Yep.
Damn, Scott, you might have been right about them being racist.
Now who's the bad guy?
You might have
It
been right
all
about
comes
them.
out.
This guy just said racist creep.
Where are you, black?
Yeah. It's probably a angry or something.
Oh, you're right.
I don't want to eat it.
That's your hero, Billy.
As someone that
That's your
was
hero.
born in the United States, but
Suddenly, everyone wants to come back to Team Eat That Pussy 445.
Immigrants, I don't know if that makes me first generation or second generation. Let me know in the comment section. I have been taught not to look at someone based off of their race.
Is this the guy making the video?
I guess, yeah.
He's pretty fucking ripped.
So?
Based off of their nationality, based off of their religion.
Have we found a guy that we can get behind? Is it this guy?
Nevertheless, since my dad hardcore practices
might be the
Jewish faith, sometimes whenever I see another Jew in the media, a part of me gets excited because I don't have a lot of Jewish friends.
He's a ripped Jew.
I get excited when I see...
What kind of crazy oxymoron is that?
I get excited. I get excited when I see another Jew in the
Billy,
media
Billy.
too.
Ben, give us more of your thoughts on this.
Yeah, who's his friend? A peaceful
All I
Arab?
said was he's a ripped Jew. I saw him working out. The young man has a very well-toned, muscular physique, and then he just said he's Jewish.
Okay, just making sure everything's all right.
I guess there's a first time for everything.
Asterios.
I'm always
you
surprised.
bet I know everything's all right, buddy.
God damn it. Yeah. So okay. Before, when he was saying slurs like the you know what word and all that.
Yeah.
Say it.
No. Is it possible? Is it possible that? And again, just hear me out. Is it possible that he was like reading
Matthew
DMs that had that word?
No, because I don't think that.
Yeah,
was
I was
the
trying to
case.
figure that out actually.
Matthew
He at first he was telling his friend not to say the word, and I thought, okay, he's telling the guy not to say the word, and he's using the word to say it, and then afterwards says, because then this might report you, and it said the word again. Yeah, so at first I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but then he doubled down, and then he went on to use it more in talking. So he definitely was not on the good side of history, but it did sound that way at first. Oh, it's so deep. Tiffany Bowden says, "Sweet boy Billy is best sweet boy." We know. Thank you for your don't know.
How can you just leave me standing alone in a world
this so-called?
Where I'm from, unfortunately, I guess I was too different from them because I wasn't from here. I moved to LA when I was younger, so as a result, didn't have a lot of Jewish friends.
God.
So when I see another Jew that does my type of content or just creates content,
when I see another weightlifting Jew, I'm reminded.
You know what? I understand that. When I see another Jew that does my type of content, I get excited too.
To me, it's just.
Can any of us say they're in better shape than this young weightlifting Jew?
I could kick his ass.
Oh, okay. Billy.
I'm not going to comment on this.
Oh, there goes Asterios.
Yeah, me and Asterios are
I
on
just
the
don't
same.
see that
Yeah.
often. And a part of me felt that
we
way
can't even go to
towards
patreon.com/Asterios
this
anymore?
individual. So if you don't know who Czech Goldstein is, he is the guy that successfully exposed EDP 445 for being able to lure him to a specific location to meet up with a supposed little kid. He absolutely exposed EDP. He was seen as a hero amongst most of us, and honestly, I thought he was doing God's work because he was telling the entire world that this person is messed up, he needs help, he needs some form of rehabilitation, and he was exposing someone that could be a threat and danger to society. And honestly,
change studio
what
lights
we say
to
about
gay.
him here, that
Can you guys pause this for a second?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying to figure out. This video we're watching right now.
Where are you?
I will not appear on camera until Ben sobers up. Now, a quick question here. This video we're watching right now, would it be fair to say that this is like kind of a gotcha video that's been cut together by someone who doesn't like these sting operations?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Then it's weird that they keep bringing up his faith, because that's kind of anti-Semitic for them to be like, as you could see, this guy says he's of the Jewish faith. You know what I mean? I feel like they're trying to bring that up as a gotcha, and that's weird. You know what I'm saying?
I love surprising someone with the fact that they're Jewish.
Lights to bright
light. You're Jewish.
Right. It's like, that's weird.
It does seem weird. This guy is Jewish himself, and he's like pointing it out. And the weird thing to me is that he said he didn't have any Jewish friends growing up. Like, that's I thought there would be like at least a nice bar mitzvah or something. Like
a nice bar mitzvah.
Well, he could have been the only person of his faith in his town. I mean, it's
I
like,
went to a Catholic high school
because they
and
drove all the rest out.
Even at my Catholic high school, we had Jewish students whose parents sent them there because it was like better than the local public schools.
What kind of bullshit Catholic high school did you go to? You're just letting anybody in. You let in a Protestant too? Disgusting.
Yes, they let anybody.
It did seem like a weird thing for him to bring up though. Like at that point, I'm like trying to figure out why it was being brought up.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like in whatever context it was in, it was probably just like him talking about him growing up. Presented out of context as a gotcha, it's got a little bit of a ring of anti-Semitism to it.
Yeah,
but he is Jewish himself, so like I don't get it. I don't know, guys.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean, I think the editor is being because remember, the person that edited this doesn't like the gotcha guys.
But the guy that edited this is Jewish, right? That's what he's saying. He's Jewish, and that's why he brought up that he was watching this guy and had an affinity for him because he was also Jewish, and he didn't have a lot of Jewish friends growing up, so he kind of sees other Jewish people in media, and he identifies with them, and that's the way he connects with his tribe. I think is what he was trying to. I'm so confused right now.
No. That's what I got from it too.
Then. I misunderstood.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like.
So you just attribute it to me being wasted. Thanks, Asterios. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The fact that he did something good for the world. I'm sure we all have demons, more or less, but I wouldn't be real with you guys, and I wouldn't be as unbiased as I claimed that I was if I...
Yeah, his videos were erratic. It was him like, ooh, and it was disgusting shit. He would talk about, like, how he would steal bras and panties and shit. Yeah. I remember one time, we only watched a handful of videos because I was creeped out by him. I didn't do it for very long, if you notice. Like, we didn't do it very many times.
All I know is that he gave football picks on Tosh.0, and that helped me buy my second house. So he's a good guy by me.
This guy's background information. So I want to give a shout out to the subscriber that tagged me in this, Mr. Positive, for tagging me on Twitter, because otherwise I wouldn't have made this video. I wouldn't have seen it.
Philadelphia Eagles fan, by the way.
But I'm going to give you the whole lowdown of what's going on. A person, and I'm
Asterios, are you still here?
Yes, I am. Hello.
Is your camera off?
Yes, something happened to my camera. It's weird.
Oh, okay.
Every time there's this 3-letter word that kept getting bandied about, and then suddenly my camera stopped working.
Damn, you got to fix your camera.
I don't know. It's weird.
Shutting off every time it hears Jew.
Assuming what my micro was a person that was an EDP 445 fan went and did some digging into this guy on the national holiday of 420. The guy's name is Khalid on Twitter, and I'm gonna show you guys some of this, but for the videos that you guys want to see uncensored fully, such as the words where he uses the hard ER, go to my Instagram story, because I should be able to post that onto my Instagram story with no problem, and you guys could check it out. But
there's nothing I love more than telling on people.
Just some really shady behavior. So in the beginning of this upload, you already saw the guy use the hard ER multiple times, but he begins to make very shady jokes that are super corny against black people as well. Here,
how are you?
Did you know that
oh my god, this is where he lives?
Yeah, it's nice to see.
Also,
that
he lives in squalor.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were some black guys in the
nut
Hold on.
tissues on the bed next to him?
Let's hear what he says here.
Yeah.
Let's hear what he says.
He has a pile of
used the
fat
hard
tissues
ER
by the
multiple
bed.
times, but he begins to make very shady jokes that are super corny against black people as well here.
How are you?
Did you know that there were some black guys in the squadron that went on the beach even though they can't swim? It's very cool.
And this isn't the first time he just gets caught on social media making very strange and corny jokes, because he makes very strange remarks regarding a toddler in this video.
I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I need to give this to her. It's my birthday, so I'm being generous for one day to her.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say out loud.
What?
That you have somebody in your face. There's a window in the
I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
Oh no, that's not good either.
Oh, really?
Not if it's a child.
Well, I was tired of being a virgin, so what the fuck? Yeah.
So he does identify with EDP a little bit.
Sure, but look, I'm all for making women uncomfortable. I don't think we can fault him for that.
I make women uncomfortable consensually. So here's the deal, though. Like, this is
The
jokes.
deal, though?
This is jokes. They're bad. They're horrible. They're shitty. He could never probably work for Disney. These are they're shit, but these aren't that incriminating. There's the other stuff was though. Fuck this guy.
The people around him are
he's the
really
bad
not
guy.
down
We've
with his
established.
sense of humor, because the woman in the previous video was laughing nervously and just overall giving off a very uncomfortable vibe. But what's even more weird is, and I guess you could kind of give him the benefit of the doubt here, because this is kind of the only video of this nature that we have, and given what Chet does, I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt, but here's a video where he's apparently instructing someone that's 13 years old to pose in a specific way, and I'm not sure if this is necessary for his extremely unusual line of work of, you know, catching dudes that like meeting up with little kids, but it just isn't necessarily the greatest
Where
look.
do you get pictures of 13-year-olds aside from soliciting them from 13-year-olds?
No, I think
what's your genius idea, Ben?
I think he says that he got the 13-year-old pictures from like one of the guys that works with them. It was his nephew or something, or cousin or something.
Great. Keep it in the family.
It's illegal to use that as a
Let's
decoy.
hear what they say.
Consider the fact that the woman that revealed the chat logs with EDP said that most of these photos were pictures of an older individual that was face-tuned to make her look like she was 13. So why would this entire exchange be necessary if that was the case? Maybe it was before Chet even knew how to use Facetune. I'm not really sure about the context of this video, but nevertheless, it is fairly strange.
You know that piece of cloth on your upper body from your hip to your neck, the shirt? Yeah. Yeah, take it off. Because they...
Let me go and
ask-
pop that off.
Yeah. Yeah, predators ask for a lot of pictures, man. They're sick.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
predators
take
are
off the
gross, man. Go ahead and pop that shirt off.
Do
What
that
the
and,
fuck, dude?
Stick your tongue out.
Can we pause this for a second? I think I know what the problem is with what's happening right here, and I think we're all thinking it. It's the music. The music is the music is really creepy.
I find it overbearing.
Yeah.
I think we should let the scene speak for itself and not force emotions into it with the music. I would have preferred it with no music, personally.
I feel like the music is very leading. Now imagine this same clip, but with the music they played every time Bulk and Skull were on screen in an early episode of the Power Rangers.
Early Power Rangers, absolutely.
All right, now I'll pull up this music, and then I'll tell you to hit play, and then I think you'll see it's got a different tone. Okay.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
You promised you're 13.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, now just start going up and down with it.
Entirely
I know
different.
They asked for this stuff, man.
Now it's charming.
Then there's this clip of him once again using another fairly derogatory slur.
As you can see, editing is everything.
Absolutely.
Kind of Dracula.
Hey, Chris. Chris, you know what you need to do with your life after this? End it.
And his buddy telling his friend to end his life, before we get to multiple screenshots of just very inappropriate humor that, honestly, I don't understand why this guy would post onto social media, like prank calling the BLM hotline, claiming that women that you meet on dating apps are good for only one night and then you should leave them for the next guy, comparing that to meeting a girl is like finding a Jew in the high command back in Germany in the 1930s, and this meme that mocks Kobe Bryant's death, which strikes a chord with me because Kobe Bryant's my personal hero, and I'm sure he's
I'm Kobe Bryant.
Oh my
hero.
God!
What happened to it?
Kobe, I thought you had better taste in music in your edits.
Oh, shit. It's probably one of the most...
Kobe's an Oscar winner.
If we just pause this one more time, like, I hate to say... Now, it's like, I feel like we've now found a third new bad guy, and it's whoever made this video.
Look, let's recap everyone we've dealt with so far.
Okay.
This poacher, the poacher is the bad guy. This guy making the video on the poacher is a nerd who likes to tell on people. EDP 445, innocent, rest my case. Right?
We had a meeting about this!
Damn it.
No, like, unfortunately, what the guy who's making this video, you could make this video about any of us. Like, we've all made shitty jokes that would
speak for yourself.
That's
never
I've had videos like this made of me.
Shitty. Wait, what was that, Billy?
I've had
Sorry.
videos like this made of me where they take all my worst moments. They're awesome. They're hilarious. I'm much better.
I guess it is nice to have someone cut together a reel for you for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of free labor at the
Yeah.
You know, it's a good point. It's kind of like a fan cam.
Yeah.
Oh, here, complete side topic. Wrestling related side topic, because I know everyone likes it.
Yes.
Everyone, everyone here, but no one watching.
But
likes it.
I know no one watching. That's why I love it.
No, for them.
Fuck
Let's
'em.
do something for us.
No, this is for Daddy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The current definition of fan cam does not jive with my historical definition of fan cam, because to me, a fan cam is a bootleg video of a wrestling show shot by a fan. That is what a fan cam is.
So, like the curtain call incident, is that a fan cam?
That was a fan cam. That is a fan cam. Exactly. No, I don't know how Koreans got involved in it, is what I'm saying.
To Zoomers, a fan cam is a little video you edit and put on Twitter that's like your favorite anime clips cut to a 30 Seconds to Mars song.
They do. The Zoomers love Jared Leto.
They love it.
He's their favorite Joker.
All right, let's keep watching a creep making a video about a creep who made a video about a creep.
Tragic stories I've ever heard in my entire life. So if you want to know what my take on this, and this is just me being as unbiased as I possibly can, this is what I think. Here's a guy that clearly gets off on his offensive sense of humor. And yeah, maybe if you're 11 or 12 years old, I'll give you a pass. I'd be absolutely lying to you if I didn't say that I was a little shit at one point as well, getting on my Xbox 360 party chat microphone and saying really weird offensive stuff to the randoms that I would meet in Call of Duty lobbies. And I'm sure we all did that. But dude,
me too, but I was 25 when the 360 came out.
2021 for crying out loud. Making these types of offensive jokes doesn't only make those around you feel fairly uncomfortable, doesn't only make you seem like you lack emotional intelligence and you're stuck in the 60s.
This guy went after Jared. I remember seeing his thing because he's actually, I think, in Texas. So he was going after Jared. But I saw him make some kind of weird, like, racist jokes. And I'm like, oh, God.
grade with your sense of humor, but it's very, very racist, especially when you use the hard ER towards a black person who is trying to call you out for the way you're handling the EDP situation. And what I don't get is, and I guess you could praise him for this or you could just be confused about this, as a person in social media, you would think that he would try to scrub his account before doing this big EDP expose that gained him 80,000 new followers and subscribers, but no, he just left it all out there, and I can't figure out why. So my final take on this guy is clearly he's a very weird dude.
Have you seen people trying to cancel you? Yeah. They're trying the wrong person. I don't apologize for words. That's just ridiculous.
I mean, I understand why he can successfully do this shit because he's a big guy. Like, he seems like he's pretty big, right? Just by like watching.
Yeah,
it.
he's a big old Eric Edelstein type. Am I thinking of the right guy? Asterios, you know comics.
It's just the odd thing about that last comment is he's like, "Gee, you think he would have scrubbed his social media account?" It's like, well, no. Wouldn't you hope he wouldn't? Because the point of this video is to get the unvarnished truth. It's to expose. So it's like, why are you giving this guy optics tips all of a sudden? It's weird.
Damn, should have scrubbed your account, dummy.
Yeah, way to go, idiot. It's like, what?
Stand by trolling.
What do you want?
Yeah, what exactly? What do you want?
With an offensive sense of humor, and I guess that's just his friend group, and that's just who he is. Is he as weird and as horrible as EDP 445? No, definitely not. And does this
he's
take away
worse.
from his
EDP
achievement of being
innocent.
able to expose EDP 445? No, I don't think it does either. Honestly, a part of me isn't really surprised because you have to be a specific type of person to create an account that tries to lure older people to a specific location to meet little kids. But at the same time, like, come on, how old does this guy look? He looks like he's in his mid-30s. You're making offensive jokes about Kobe Bryant's death. But yeah, that's my take on the matter. This dude is clearly a weird guy.
Somebody was talking about how he said, yeah, you know, so there's some sexy 17-year-olds, but I wouldn't be with a 17-year-old. And it's like that's creepy for him to say. And then somebody said, well, the guy's only 20 who said that, is what I heard. So this guy might only be 20.
Maybe. Who knows?
He might be young and dumb and racist and stupid, all that good stuff. I don't know. I don't know enough about him. And I actually
we're not saying this guy is 20. This guy is absolutely in his mid-30s.
Someone said that the guy who said this, he said the 17 can be sexy on the EDP video. And
I see someone in the chat saying he's 21.
Okay, yeah. So this guy's 21.
He's the big dude is 21.
Yeah,
that is a rough 21.
Look at those hairy ass shoulders.
Jesus,
He hit the wall he must have hit the wall at 17 if he looks like this.
He hit the wall at like 11 if he's 21 now.
He looks like Marv from Sin City. But just one more thing you want to say is the person who made this video, I don't know that person's name. I don't know any of these people's names.
The Flight Mike made this video, I think. The Flight Mike.
Yeah, there we go. The Flight Mike just said he just said, you kind of have to be weird to make a video trying to expose a pedophile. Oh, sorry, I said that word. And
oh boy.
And that's
now Ben's gonna give it to you.
And that's, unfortunately, that is a term that I only hear from criminals.
From Asterios Kokonos.
A criminal's defense is often like, well, you're weird for even thinking that I might do that. And it's like, no, you're weird for
doing it.
It's like, I don't like that line of thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say Chris Hansen, like, oh, Chris Hansen, I see you're very interested in this. And it's like, yes, he's very interested in stopping it. Clearly.
But he also kind of likes it. Like, Chris Hansen would be sad if it
Chris
stopped.
Hansen is a total fraud. He's a total fraud. He was exposed, right, Billy?
Yeah, he's got some questionable stuff too, but
yeah.
God, really?
Oh no, you didn't see that? Like, Onision got the best of Chris Hansen, I would say.
There are no Onision.
Yeah. Repeat. Onision got the best of Chris Hansen.
He did. I love the Onision versus Chris Hansen video.
There are no Onision mugshots. There are Chris Hansen mugshots. That's, you go from there.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I mean, the only thing I know is that he had the show on NBC, and then he does crap on social media that's not very good. I didn't know he was like bad.
His bad isn't like it's not like underage bad type thing.
No, he wasn't doing what he was catching other people for.
But I'm guessing you're saying manipulative editing, unfair journalistic practices.
He was scamming fans through Patreons. So racked up $100,000 in stuff that wasn't he over $100,000 worth of product, like T-shirts, mugs, and stuff that was supposed to be sent to people that did Kickstarters, and he didn't pay it off for like a year. And finally, a year later, he went and wrote a bad check with a mom and pop printing shop to make the stuff to send to the people, and he got the check was bounced, and he got charged with fraud.
Oh, I don't think Onision has that video up anymore. I need the Onision versus Chris Hansen Mortal Kombat Predator video. That was so great.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of weird stuff. There was some manipulative, not editing, but manipulation to get people to be on his show and talk about certain people. He's lied to certain people he was working with, I guess. Just it was not a good look. And there was another story where he was on Theo Von's podcast, and Theo Von put him up in a hotel, and he charged like $800 worth of drinks or something to hotel room service over the night, and tried to stiff Theo Von for the bill. It's just really scummy, weird stuff.
Well, that's not good.
I would try to scam Theo Von too.
Wow.
If you promise your audience something, you should deliver. Especially T-shirts and shit you paid for. So, okay, I didn't know that stuff. That's terrible. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, he seems to be a grifter. Is all for all sense and purposes. So, but you can't deny that he was very entertaining back in the day. I used to watch all those shows.
The NBC show is good. Every time I've tried to watch this YouTube shit, I'm just like, this is awful.
You need the production value behind it. You need a network behind you.
There was an entire season that all the people they caught that season had to be let go because the way they did the sting was illegal. So they go and sting all these people. They all have to be let go because it was done outside of the laws of the parish they were in. Oh my God!
That's a pretty big I not to dot.
Yeah, really.
It's a pretty big T to left. I've never left a T uncrossed that led to a bunch of criminals getting out of the worst crime you can commit. But
yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm having like I think I got heat allergies or something. You know when you're out in the sun too long and you get like sneezy, coughing stuff.
Oh God, I think
I'm
I have
freaking out right now.
I think I have it. I think
that's not real. That's not a thing.
Yeah,
yes. Here it is.
Dying, print stroke, heat stroke.
I'm a master of defeating predators like you. Should be no problem for me, Chris Hansen. Psycho rat!
One, I'm not a predator, and
so I'm gonna pause it really quick.
This is Onision doing the voiceover for this, by the way.
Yeah, pause. Clearly. I don't know how much of this we should play, just because it's Onision, right?
It's fine.
Okay, Ben says let it roll.
And two, all you're the master of.
Ben's high enough to let it roll.
Younger women.
It was a very funny video at the time, and I don't know, now it just seems like it's weird to go back to this so much, but let's watch some more.
Accusation! Accusation! Accusation!
Yikes, bro.
Damn it! Why won't my accusations work?
Well, you probably need actual victims and evidence, maybe.
Fine. Distraction. Fake coronavirus cure.
Yeah, that's true. He did push a fake coronavirus cure like a week into the pandemic.
He did.
Just to capitalize. He says he literally said, "We are switching our gears to a new predator, COVID-19." And it's like
a
what?
new predator.
And then he tried to shill this like Teflon-based spray that COVID couldn't stick to. It's like, what?
How can you host an NBC show for years and still need money? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, going through all that room service on Theo Von's dime might be a pretty big clue.
Well, he stopped working for NBC in what, 2003 was it when he got, or was it 2008? One of those years, one of their stings led to a guy killing himself because it was mishandled. And you couldn't really blame it on them, but
like
there was
a
bad
district
optics.
attorney.
Yeah, it was bad optics. So they shut down the show, and kind of Chris Hansen didn't work in the industry really again. He's having
sure,
a nice...
but even if he didn't work a day in his life after 2008 or whenever it went off, like he should never need money again. He made so much money.
He sold a boat.
The guy sold a boat.
He gotta sell a boat.
He sold a boat.
Copy vanity! Everybody look anywhere else!
Oh, okay. All right.
Why won't you die, Predator?
I'm not the coronavirus, and even if I was, your fake-ass cure wouldn't work anyway.
Making ridiculous accusations trying to exploit the coronavirus for personal gain didn't work. What's next, Hansen? Fake having DID, have a psychic on your show, pretend you'll interview Onision.
Fine. I demand you do an interview with me.
Yeah, this is where it really, Onision really won the argument. He knew all the stuff that was questionable about Chris Hansen. He finally said he'd do an interview with Chris Hansen after the Chris Hansen came to his house.
He's like, well, you can't do it live.
And Chris Hansen wouldn't do it live because he didn't want to have Onision expose any of the stuff bad about him. So he was like, we'll record it and then we'll release it, but we'll have to be able to edit it. And Onision was like, no, like you can edit it all you want, but we're going to do it live on my channel.
Yep.
So I have a archive of the conversations. You don't edit me out of context and stuff. And he wouldn't do it. He backed out.
That's very telling, too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember like Homer Simpson being interviewed for something on like the TV news, and the clock is like moving all weird, and he's like, "I am guilty."
Just a sweet can.
Yep.
It's a sweet can. Sweet can.
Word. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do the interview. Let's go. Let's go right now.
Oh shit, he called you on your bluff. Now he actually wants to go on your show so he can show everyone what a fraud you are. 1, shit your pants. 2, shit your pants. 3, censor the truth out. 4, shit your pants. This is multiple choice, guys. It was censor the truth out.
It has to be pre-recorded for some reason. Okay, it's pre-recorded though.
Go ahead, fine. I'll just live stream you recording it.
R. Azriel says Chris Hansen was fired for having an affair with another journalist. I guess the affair that he had with the journalist, she was like a local journalist, and her career was destroyed because of it.
Yeah, and also she was 12.
That's not exactly.
She was a
true.
12-year-old journalist.
Prove me wrong.
Yes,
she was one of those Doogie Howser type journalists, you know.
Do-do-do-do-do-doos.
You know, I've heard a lot of...
Quick thing. Yeah, I need your guys' help, because we were talking about Doogie Howser, and a play on words came up from talking about it, and I wrote it down because I thought it was funny, but then I looked at it and I don't know what the play on words is anymore. I've forgotten. The play on words is the Doogs of Hauser. What is that a play on words
Dukes of Hazzard.
Anyone know?
And Doogie
The Dukes of
Thank
Hazzard.
you. Thank you. I couldn't, I was looking at it and getting nothing. I'm like, why don't I get this anymore? It was so funny. I wrote it down and now I've forgotten. Thank you. Dukes of Hazzard.
You're welcome.
Idiot.
You're
so
welcome.
Stupid.
That was the greatest callback ever right there.
Wow.
Scott
Wow.
rage quit. Scott rage quit because he was so ashamed of being stupid. He's back now.
So stupid.
I just don't think they'd have the Dukes of Hazzard up in Canada. It's
They
like
do. They do.
It's like every show with Americans and it looks like the Dukes of Hazzard to them.
I grew up.
That's
right
true.
near
It
the
doesn't all
border.
look like that, but we're like Russia in the 80s, and we've gotten like really obsessed with American culture. So now every single car in Canada is a Dodge Charger with the Confederate flag on it.
With the doors welded shut. Damn.
And of course the doors welded shut.
Now that we have like CGI and deep fake technology, and they're basically canceling the Dukes of Hazzard anyways, can we just CGI Neil Patrick Harris in every episode and put the LGBTQ flag over the Southern flag on the car and call it the Dukes of Hazzard? Like,
can them Duke boys be gay with each other?
Yeah, can them Duke boys?
Okay,
them Duke boys be Hausers?
You know, I never thought Bo and Luke Duke. You know,
Bo
I
and
never
Hunter
thought I'd
Duke.
want to say. I never thought I'd say this, but can we see
Hold
more
on.
of this?
Let's appreciate
Onision
Billy's joke
content?
You know what though? Before we show more Onision content that Asterios so desperately wants to see, because he loves Onision, I want to say,
Personally,
I'm still laughing about Bo and Hunter
Asterios,
Duke.
No, I'm not fucking around. I'm sorry, Asterios. I'm sorry.
Will you remember this?
Will
That's a
you
fair
still
question.
love
I'm
me
not blacked out.
tomorrow?
No.
Okay, because like if this is it, I would love to move on, but like I don't want this to keep happening. So if we can just put an end to this now. I
No,
love
and
coming
that's
on
why
the
I'm
show
doing it
and
now
telling stuff.
live on the show.
I know.
Good.
I'm just saying. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's move forward from here.
And if it keeps happening, maybe Daddy steps in and handles little business.
Maybe Asterios, now
to
we
catch
can
my
talk
drift.
about.
Oh my God! What a piece of shit! What a total piece of shit! You're the worst person in the world.
You shot yourself in a CGI animation once, and you're a psycho brat, and the alleged victims don't want you to be able to defend yourself on the same platform they accused you on. So, bye!
Okay, pretty lame.
Total victory!
Can you pause this just one more time? This seems like a very biased piece of media.
Yeah, so
Do you think?
Onision.
Do you think
Was
it
it-
being made by Onision biases it?
Was it
Something about it.
Onision's beautiful hair that tipped you off?
He does have
Or-
beautiful hair.
That's a factor.
The other-
It could be that Chris Hansen was not wearing pants. He ran away crying like a child, even though he's a fully grown adult.
The other guy
believe
that
so.
the other guy that does these animated videos of Onision is not so kind with the hair.
No. And
Not so
I
kind.
think it's actually a woman.
Oh, the woman? Nice. Yeah, I don't know who does
You think
that.
Onision is actually a woman?
Who knows? It's 2021, man.
It's true.
I think I know who you're talking about,
One of the things I never thought I would learn about Onision, and I've learned some stuff that it doesn't make me super happy. Not a bad voice actor. He's like not overdoing it. He's not underdoing. He is playing this CGI Mortal Kombat against Chris Hansen from Dateline To Catch a Predator at a surprisingly even pace.
Yeah, I like. You could say what you want about the content he makes, but he is efficient at making it. I was always a fan of the work ethic he had when I was working with him.
Sort of a trade.
I could do without the smugness coming through in the voice of himself.
Oh, you're not going to
I
get
think it
through
would
the
be even-
smugness. He's
No.
definitely
I
a
guess so.
smug
He'll
Myron.
do the
That's baked into the cake.
Yeah, he's a smug Myron.
Fair.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Congratulations, Onision. You defeated Hansen.
There's
You're the
Keemstar.
Apex Predator.
Dude, I'm
The
not
Apex,
a predator.
the Apex
Whatever.
Predator line was mine actually. I was on a call with him and Keem, and I said the Apex Predator line, and he used that there. That top members, Nicholas there, that's Nicholas Diorio. He spent $100 to get on the top members so he could have a conversation with Onision. It was very
That bums me out that people do that.
It's good times.
Even with like I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. You know, well, I don't understand watching things on the computer. Period. So I'm probably the wrong person to ask.
Is that true?
Nah, Scott's never the wrong person to ask. He's just said how much he loved watching EDP 445. He watches videos on the computer.
Love that guy.
No, on
Wait,
Tosh.0 on
that's
TV.
true. That's true. You're right. Shoot. You're always right, Scott, and it really
And when
gets
you're
my
right,
goat.
you're right.
It really gets
the
my
guy,
goat.
The guy just loves legacy media and
I
terrestrial
love
broadcast.
legacy media. Yep. Network, cable, pay cable. That's
FM
my
radio,
jam.
AM radio. He
FM
loves
radio,
it.
yeah.
If
Satellite,
it's not,
fuck off.
the farthest he'll go is a real player stream. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. If the media is not .rm, get out of here.
Well, guys, I feel like we've learned a lot tonight. We've watched
Absolutely.
5 scumbags in a row. EDP 420, the guys that made the
Innocent.
video, the guy that
Bad
made
guy.
the video about the guy that made the video,
Bad guy.
Onision,
You have to
and
watch this.
Chris
No,
Hansen.
no.
Bad guy.
You have to watch this.
You guys are going to get clowned for
Oh, God.
months for this.
Hey, we're live
Don't
right
shoot!
Is that Joe?
Yep.
Do you have any apologies for anybody, or you feel bad for
Oh,
anything
I know
you've
these
done?
people.
I apologize to everyone I've ever met, especially the people I still know. Those among all, the people I still know. Like, for instance, you.
I like how that's really how he talks, right?
Well, this
The
is
ones
his
I still know.
voice.
Like, for instance, you.
This is his voice. Like, this is actual audio of me talking.
I want to
about it.
apologize for all the ones I know. For instance, the ones I know. For instance, you.
That was very strange wording.
Yeah. Was that what he actually said, or is that weird editing?
That's what he said, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I want to hear it
Also,
again.
do you notice how they broke the line? Do you notice how they broke the 180-degree rule with the camera? Where's the camera? Where's forward? Where's
Don't
backward?
get me started.
This is terrible, terrible production.
Garbage cinematography.
Do you have any apologies for anybody, or you feel bad for anything you've done?
I
Right,
apologize
who's
to
he
everyone I've
talking
ever
to?
met, especially the people I still
Easy, I
know.
was just
Those among
behind
all, the
him.
people I still
Now
know.
he's to his
Like, for
right.
instance, you.
What's happening here?
I brought you down with me. I'm
Doesn't
sorry.
make sense.
Stop protecting him. To the people that you don't support pedophiles. I want.
And the scale is wrong. Like 1 second.
No,
this
this is right.
Oh,
No, this is more right than you
this is the proper
realize.
scale. Okay,
Right?
well, this is
Right?
the proper
Isn't
scale.
this mostly right?
Then they better not shift.
Is
They
this
better not
mostly
shift
the right scale here?
This better be consistent.
Billy,
I'm not
tell me honestly.
I'm not commenting on any of this anymore.
Who's the, no, Joe's mildly taller than you, right?
Yes, Joe is mildly taller than I.
Yeah.
What's Joe? 5'8"?
Nope.
Billy, I'm going to ask a serious question.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Can we just move on?
You to punch him.
I would love to. Yes.
No.
Let's move on from
I
this
wanna-
clip. What, do we have any Gale? Anything with Gale in it?
Well, I think Ben wants to
Disliked.
play the part where Onision humps me for the 19th, 20th time on the
I
show.
don't have to do that.
Well, I do love that we watch old content over and over and over again. That's always a good time. Like, new shit is so boring anyways. Like, let's just play the classics all the time. Fuck it, right? Let's just go back. Let's go back all the way to everything else. Let's just keep going back.
All right.
My mother.
Where do you live?
I live in Hernando County.
Then you can take your fanny back up to.
No, I don't have to. Don't talk to me like that. Customer service.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
I'm gonna subscribe.
I completely understand. You just have to put your mask on in order to walk inside.
We're literally walking 5 feet into the restaurant. I don't understand why.
Oh, her boyfriend's like, come on, mask,
Boyfriend's like,
please.
just put it on. Do you have to be every white woman?
I mean, like, I just put the lipstick
can we
on.
punch
I
him,
get it all over the.
I'll go
I
get my
don't-
manager for you.
Yeah, I don't see why I need to have a mask on to go 5 feet
Well,
into
man,
a
because
restaurant.
we're
That
living
girl's not wearing one. That girl's not wearing
They're
one.
seated. You mad?
I'm not walking 5 feet into a
But it's
restaurant.
people
Then
like
don't
I'm
go to the
already-
restaurant.
I'm already in
people
here.
like you that make
I'm
it
breathing
difficult to
and
have
everybody's
a job.
exhausted.
I don't even get paid enough even to be here, and it's not fair because it's not even my fault. I just quit. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Does it seem fake?
Does it seem fake? I
A
don't
little.
know.
The quitting is a lot, although she is a white woman and they are prone to dramatics.
Oh my god, jeez. She should seriously just left.
Fine,
Wow,
fine.
lady.
I'll wear it. I'll wear the mask. Fine.
This does seem a little fake.
Yeah.
Wear a mask and you have said no.
It's not recording.
Oh, sorry. I got it though, just in case, just for backup. All right. So you need to wear a mask. If you don't, you need to leave our store. I've asked you many times, politely. You need to leave our store.
So I have a medical exemption with the
Right, but I am
doctor's note.
told that nobody gets a medical exemption in our store. That is what I am
Okay,
told, and I am
Alberta
doing my
government,
job.
Alberta
I am doing
government
my job,
offers an
miss.
exemption
You
for those who have a
people
This is,
medical
Canadian, this
exemption.
is Canadian. This is probably fake. This makes Canada look bad. You should turn it off and play something else. I don't think this.
It's
I
Alberta,
think it's fake and gay.
It is Alberta.
I'm a 17-year-old girl, and I'm asking you,
It
a
is
grown
Alberta,
woman,
which is
to
our
wear a
Texas.
mask. Put it on or leave.
Are you my doctor?
No, but I'm telling you to put
My
it on
doctor
or leave.
has told me not
Put it
to.
on or leave.
No.
Then you need to go.
No.
You're on the phone.
If you can stand up and walk, what the fuck is your medical condition that you can't wear a mask? I don't get that.
I'm sorry. I am told by my boss not to let you shop here if you don't wear a mask. I'm told.
Like, we don't know just by looking at her, Scott. She could be in the ICU NT unit.
You know what? She could be in the ICU.
You know, there might be that little ship from inner space with Martin Short on it. Just going through her white blood cells right now. We don't know. There could be a fantastic voyage occurring.
It could be a fantastic voyage situation.
Mrs. Frizzle could be in a school bus inside of her right now.
So can I see a copy of your policy then, please?
I don't have it with me, miss.
I would like
If
to
you
see
would
a
like
copy.
to come back tomorrow-
Actually, by the way, Mrs. Frizzle taught me where the clit is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the most important episode.
I didn't know. And then she was like, and over here, the reproducer. I was like, oh, thank you, Mrs. Frizzle.
Thank you.
Maybe that's why I'm so good with the ladies. Mrs.
It's
Frizzle.
under the arm.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Frizzle taught
it's in the butt, right?
Oh, there's a
Well, there's sometimes.
ABC 27.
Butt clit.
Yes, sir. I was curious, is ABC going to run a story about Joe Biden stealing $250 million tax dollars and putting it into his wife Jill Biden's nonprofit account or not?
That is news to me. So, and I know we don't have anything like that in our show this evening. So,
Pause.
Not in our show
Over
this
under
evening.
on how long until he calls the guy gay?
12 seconds.
And
Okay.
will he
I think
use,
that's a fair over under.
will he use the word gay when he does it? I don't think so.
No, he won't.
I think
no,
there's
he won't.
less of a
It's gonna be
chance that he
worse.
uses the word gay than him calling him. It's gonna be bad.
worse. It's 12 seconds. I'm saying in
all right,
12
all right.
seconds.
You might look into it. I am Trumpster Bob.
where are you hearing this? Where are you hearing this report? Where's this information coming from?
I looked it up
Where's you find the information?
on the health department's nonprofit, because the health department gave her the $250 million.
It's over, Asterios. Sorry.
Joe Biden is part of that stupid bill that he signed.
Okay.
It was
Which
one of
bill
the
are you-
small stipulations in there.
Which bill are you talking about? Which bill did he sign?
So it's 30 seconds
What are
in.
you talking about?
30 seconds in, he hasn't done it. Whoa, he's very
Admirable restraint.
interesting.
The one for the roads and all that shit, whatever it's called.
The infrastructure bill?
Yeah, let me tell you how to find this link to this information. It's really easy. It's really simple.
Is it near the butt clit?
Yes. Is he gonna have the guy
Say
take
it.
the butthole challenge? Is that where this is going?
Say it, you coward. Say
butt
it.
clit.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
All you got to do is punch in Jill Biden nonprofit and look up her nonprofit and type in that nonprofit 250 million donation. Actually, you just punch in the word donation and it'll pop right up. That's how I found it.
Yeah, he's probably high right now. He's always a little more chill when he's high. When he's drunk, that's when he starts to get really aggressive.
Yeah.
Are you talking about
Or
me?
you
It's
can
still
go watch
coming.
the first part
It's
of
still
my
coming. Also,
drunken
Ben.
video from last night where I found it. There's a link on it.
Trumpster Ben? Trumpster Bob, you decide.
That's my guy.
You decide.
Have the butthole challenge.
This is your future, Ben. If you keep down this dark road.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research on this.
Yeah, you definitely need to check into it. Do y'all could be the first guys to actually do the story.
Okay, well.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
If we can pause real quick, I just looked this up. So apparently Jill and Joe Biden have something called the Biden Foundation. So that they established in 2017. So I searched Biden Foundation 250 million, which is exactly what he said to do. And I'm not seeing anything so far.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
We've Googled.
It's almost like
We've Googled what he suggested to Google before, and we found no possible answers. He's a little off. But how great would it be if the news is so slow that they just start taking him as like a tip point and they start airing this stuff? That would
He's
be
their
nuts.
CI.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the tip, and I appreciate you letting us know. We're going to have to do some more digging on this.
Yeah, I wish you would, and I would enjoy watching it.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the call. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Take care.
There was zero accusations.
So chill. So chill. What a nice guy.
Wow. ABC News guy's interested in looking this shit up now. I told him how to look it up.
Yeah.
You heard him. He typed it. He found it. Hey, appreciate the fucking tip. Thank you. Damn it. You're fixing to see this story on ABC News? Maybe not.
No.
Don't get your hopes up yet. You know how the fucking news is. Always hiding stories and squashing stories and shit.
Is he going to do it off the phone now? Is he going to start going in on the
I mean, I'll be
slurs?
very disappointed if he doesn't.
I think he might go now.
Shit like that, right? But
he's got that twinkle in his eye now.
He wants to.
Fucking interest.
Is that it? That's it. All right.
He made it the whole video.
I'm very surprised.
Wow.
So the most well-behaved person we've seen all show is Trumpster Bob.
Yeah, that's kind of sick and disgusting. That really, it's a new day.
It's just
in
one of those shows.
In ascending order of badness. It goes Trumpster Bob, EDP 445, innocent, all the women who don't wear masks, Chris Hansen, Onision, guy who made the video about the poacher, and the poacher's the worst. Can we agree? That's the correct hierarchy? Yes? Good? Okay.
I'm not into making lists.
I'm a big list guy. Oh, what? Asterios, you did what? You didn't like the EDP 445 innocent part?
I don't like that part. No, I did not like that part.
Grow up.
I feel like you got to put him low. He's at the very bottom of the list. He admitted to a lot of
I agree. He's at the bottom of the list.
And he's at the top of the list.
No, okay, yeah, he's at the top of the list of nice guys. Asterios, we're saying the same thing here. I don't know what the problem is.
For the first time in Drunken Peasants history, I will not be giving a call to action to my various websites. Just have fun tonight, kids. Just go watch Mr. Beast, Rhett and Link. Go have a good time.
I just want to point out that this wasn't my fault.
No. Well,
no. Asterios, we can both agree none of this was bad.
What do you mean
we were all moving on. The past is the past.
Yes.
Water under the bridge.
Yes.
You know whose fault this is?
The government.
That pussy 445.
We can all blame EDP 445 for
being the coolest guy we've seen tonight. I agree.
He's a real rotten apple and a real bad egg. I'll tell you, he's a real rough customer and a real no good, Nick.
Mr. Beast is holding a $50,000 Magic the Gathering
Have you
challenge
eaten his
this weekend.
burgers, though?
Mr. Beast burgers?
Yeah.
Quality smash burgers.
They
by
are.
Mr. Beast.
They're delicious, and they're in almost every city around the country.
Thanks to Phantom Kitchens. Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
The future.
Well, guys, I'm pretty beat.
Are you
thinking about
trying
hitting
to
the old
leave? No, there's no fucking way you're leaving now.
hitting the old dusty trail here. Well,
I love you, Asterios.
I love you all. I hope you all have a great night. And if you find someone worse than the people we've seen tonight, don't tell me about it. Have a good night, kids.
Good night.
Good night.
Go to patreon.com/Asterios and remember to listen to the loudest podcast.
I mean, I wouldn't say not to do that.
Yeah. I was hoping I hope he heard that at least.
Yeah.
You think about Arnold Schwarzenegger being a total scum and just selling us out like that, calling us brown shirts, calling us Nazis.
I would.
The Proud Boy.
Absolutely.
This is a Proud Boy podcast. Not
Sick.
this, not Drunken Peasants. These guys that we're listening to.
You're listening right now to a Proud Boy podcast.
Yeah, no, the way I said that, I was like, oh, God, that could be clipped easily.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I was like, shit. We're listening to some guys that are Proud Boys, and they made a podcast, and they are angry that Arnold Schwarzenegger does not co-sign them.
We're listening to the Fat Guys in Golf Shirts Buttoned Up to the Top podcast.
Ah, yeah.
The ground.
Yes.
He thinks he's tough right now? One punch for me. Clown dick. He's a fucking clown dick. I'm ashamed that I've been doing his impersonation for so long.
I'm ashamed that I've been doing Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations. Dude, there's so many reasons you should be ashamed. And that's one of them. Impersonations are stupid, low-hanging fruit of comedy.
I bet that's the worst thing he's ever done.
Let's hit this play button.
Oh, my God.
He does it now because all he does is sit there and...
Oh, my God. So he says he's ashamed of doing the impersonation and then rolls right into it?
This is hurting my heart.
If you ever needed evidence the Proud Boys were horrible people, this is Exhibit A.
This is all you need.
Exhibit A.
I think he licks his own cock for a living. He is the biggest faggot ever to live. Why is he here? Why are you still here?
Well, the cool thing about this is at least they're not funny.
I'm coming around on these guys.
Yeah.
This is Crystal Dark. This is the night of the Jewish overtaking. Everybody broke the windows and everybody cries. Oh, what a faggot.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys should do a scripted podcast. I don't know if improv is your thing.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I mean, what can we even say?
I mean, I'll listen to more episodes of the show. I'm intrigued. I'll say that, certainly. But they'll have to charm me.
You're all in.
I like how Asterios was like, if you find anybody worse than anybody tonight, don't tell me. And then we go right to a clip of somebody who is a contender for at least, not the lower than the maskless Karens, I would say.
I put the middle of the pack tonight.
Yeah, they sure are. They sure are a couple of trash boys. And I don't know, Scott.
Yo.
I think I've had like some sort of heat stroke. I'm sneezing like crazy. I'm dying from riding a bicycle up a hill. My life is over.
Yeah, I think you have several unrelated conditions because heat stroke doesn't make you sneeze.
I know
so that's a different thing.
You can get like sunstroke or something, and you get the sneezes.
You can get sunstroke, but it doesn't give you the sneezes.
Are you sure?
I'm a doctor. Don't fight me. Yes, I am sure.
Oh.
So I think you have sunstroke and allergies.
It might be allergies. I don't know. I got the sneezes.
Yeah.
They're getting to me.
I'm going to come down and take you to the hospital.
Thank you.
And we're not going to wear masks.
Thank you.
Yeah, when are you coming down?
When the government reorganizes.
Okay. The government.
Why let the government tell you what to do?
Judging by the donos today, are as real with that dono is that Bobby Hill on the right? Yes, definitely.
Booby Hill.
Judging by the Booby Hill, lol. How did I miss that? Judging by the donos tonight, people are really enjoying tonight's episode. We have This
It's a banger.
This has been a banger. Asterios had jump ship just in time. I just want to say,
No,
guys.
I heard Asterios had something really important he had to do at 8:09 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes, of course. Fake soul, thank you. Poot, 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 poot. I feel like I'm dying, so it adds to the fuel to the fire. It's just like this.
You look like you're dying.
It's just a little bit of death. No big deal.
Yeah. Ain't hurt nobody.
Just dying a little bit. Been a wild show. Exactly,
Yeah.
Juggalo V. Been a wild show.
I'd recommend not going outside for a week. I think the outside is bad for you.
Yeah, no, I'm done, dude.
I think you and the out of doors don't agree with one another.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take something rectally for my
Rectally?
allergies. Yeah. I'm just gonna find the biggest sausage I can find and convince myself it's a rectal thermometer.
It gets in the bloodstream quicker.
That's what
you
I
should
heard.
take everything rectally.
Yeah. Damn.
So we should probably just wrap it.
I don't know.
Oh, Ben, you seem like you could go for hours.
Yeah. I think we should do whatever comes natural.
What's that?
Let's get naked.
Explore our bodies.
It's Scott. Jeez, why are you always one up me? Why are you always better at this than I am?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. There we go.
It's okay.
We're popping that shirt off.
It's okay.
There we go. This is off the rails.
Oh, Ben's okay. Okay, Ben's committed to the act.
Yeah.
I am not. I feel like if I move, I feel like if I move, my head
what
might
now,
fall
Billy?
off.
What now? What now, Billy?
Well, then you should probably not move.
I'm balancing myself like a stack of
What
dimes
now?
right now. No, Ben went all in.
Are we all? Are we
I'm not.
good?
I'm not
Are we
moving.
good?
I'm not moving.
Are we good?
I might die.
What?
I have to go WebMD. and
So we can
see-
keep the show going?
Yeah, why
All
not?
right.
Let's WebMD when you have sunstroke. What the
shakalaka-laka,
symptoms
boom,
are?
Boom, boom, shakalaka like a boom. Open the door, get on the floor.
Everybody,
walk
you're gonna
like
get DMCA'd, Ben. Didn't you get
Dinosaur-
DMCA'd for that
yeah,
one time?
That was too accurate a recreation of Walk the Dinosaur.
Yeah, we got DMCA'd for playing that one episode.
Yep.
Let's see. Heat stroke symptoms. Let's see if I'm headache, dizziness and confusion, loss of appetite and feeling sick, excessive sweating and pale, clammy skin, cramps in the arms, being very thirsty. Maybe I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe I don't have
What did that not list, Billy? What did that not
Sneezes.
list? Did it not list sneezing?
Sneezes.
Because why? Because I'm a fucking doctor and don't question me.
It's true. It's true. You're true.
Thank you.
Some
true.
pizzas are delicious. Some pizzas are meant to keep you waiting forever.
Forever, forever, always and forever. Okay. I don't know. I give up. I was just trying to.
Let's diagnose your other
No,
ailments.
I'll be honest. I'll never play the Onision Fox Billy animation again. I did not realize. I thought
That'll
it was
be
funny.
the last time.
I thought it was
this-
funny.
It's not bad. It's just I think a lot of people were on edge, and I just wanted to move on to something better.
Sure. I didn't realize, like, I thought it was all fun and games with Asterios. I really feel bad about it, and I won't even wait until, like, off the show to say, I feel bad, I was wrong, and I'll do better.
Yeah.
Like, that's... I didn't mean for anyone to feel attacked.
No, I wasn't really worried about the Onision clip that much. It's just like Asterios was kind of over it too, so I was like, let's just move forward.
No. It's cool.
And I really am like having, I don't know, some sort of death reaction right now. So
To the weed.
I'm extra. I don't know if it's the weed. I think it's I was after I rode
I think
that
it's that
bike up
fucking
the
hill.
Yeah, it's that hill. I'm like,
is it the reaction to me being naked in the room?
Nah, that's actually calming me.
Oh, okay.
That does help.
That's the only thing
I
keeping
got
him going
naked,
right now.
No, I'm like
we're sitting here. Let's say like it's cool that I'm naked.
I'm very.
I sit on the edge of the chair too, so my balls are like hanging over the edge of the chair right now.
I'm just like very agitated right now. You know.
That's what's going on right now.
I'm on edge.
My balls are on edge. On the edge. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can confirm. Can confirm.
Like. Sorry.
They're gonna sell. Drunken Peasants is gonna sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Only need the edge.
Yep. Open the door.
You think I'm having a panic attack? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I attribute it to riding the bike up the hill, and that's got to be
It's
it.
the hill. It's the yeah. Billy has found the hill he's going to die on.
Egghead's like, I was out for 5 seconds. What the fuck did I miss?
I'll tell you, Egghead.
Shut the fuck up, Egghead.
My balls
You know what you
are
sound
hanging
like.
over the chair right now, Egghead.
Yeah, Ben's got some egg hangers, some huevos, rancheros.
I love the still that Asterios left on because it just looks like he's laughing at all of my jokes. I love it.
He is. He is. Give me a high five.
Oh. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom, 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 shakalaka laka boom.
It's gonna be a concert. Scott, do you sing?
Sure. I'm gonna be on a delay from you though, aren't I?
We're not gonna sing with us. You just go into your.
Can you sing In the Still of the Night?
Yeah.
In the still.
I can't.
I can't either. Yeah, I can't either. I was like, well, how do you even do that one?
You got to remember, I'm young and only know hip
You're
songs
not young.
by.
You're not young.
But you know all the old songs, man. I'm young and virile, and I know
4 years younger at most.
No, I'm at least 17 years younger than you, and I only listen to Iggy Azalea. Those are the only songs I know.
You like that? Okay.
I like Iggy Azalea's.
There was one night we had this impossible goal. Like we didn't think we were gonna make it. So Billy even agreed he would take an elbow drop from me, from the couch. And Billy,
nice.
You have to compliment my skills with my elbow drop.
Yep, you almost killed me. You almost killed me.
How was the form? Did he put the point of his elbow right into your solar plexus?
No, actually, it went into the ground instead.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
There's an update recently,
and I let my feet hit the ground to like cushion the blow before I even hit him. You know.
Local police are investigating EDP 445 after many concerned citizens around the world flooded them with calls about him coming to meet what he believed to be a 13-year-old girl. So they'll probably approach these guys and try and get all the evidence from them too.
I mean, yeah, at the end of that video, he was all begging them not to call the cops, and they were calling the cops. So, if they have evidence, they have evidence.
I just hope he's going to be okay.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah?
he got a bad rap. Free EDP. Hashtag free EDP, guys.
I love how
Let's
PT
get that
Ham's
trending.
still like, good show. I love as long as PT Ham thinks this was a good show. I don't even
Ham
give a
gets
fuck.
it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what any of you all think, like at all. Besides PT Ham.
PT Ham's the only one that matters to me.
And I'm naked right now.
It's true.
Like what?
It's true.
What can I even do to please you unpleasable motherfuckers? Stand up?
You bastards. You ghouls. You vicious, heartless bastards. What does it take to make you happy?
We're getting a lot of people
You
saying.
destroy me!
A lot of people saying okay show. A lot of people saying it's a great show. All right. I was just
One of
probably
the best shows
overthinking
I've ever
things because
seen.
I feel like I'm dying. By the way, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll spot it for you.
Yeah, Billy's having a rough time.
Hey, Billy.
Health wise, I don't think he. Okay. I don't think he should have gone up that hill.
Me. He winked at me when he walked out.
Of course he winked at you.
I mean,
yeah, that hill's going to be his downfall.
This isn't
which
the
is
first time.
Won't be the last.
What can I say?
Yeah, that hill sounds like it was a mistake.
Yeah.
It somehow gave him it not only like exhausted him, which is one thing and understandable. It also gave him like 5 other diseases.
Hear me out, but I almost blame Asterios.
All right, I'm listening. You're making sense.
For being a professional victim. No, it's all right. He's cool.
I think most of Billy's physical ailments can be attributed to Asterios. I think on that we can agree, certainly. I think Asterios is killing Billy.
What is this? What is my life?
I don't know.
All I know is that you're here and we're sharing it together.
Hey, I got you.
Thank you.
I'm your rock. I'm your rock, and I'm the rock. I'm your Dwayne Johnson. I'm also a little bit Jesus. Blonde hair, blue eyes, beard, classic Jesus.
Classic Jesus. You're Nordic Jesus.
Classic Middle Eastern Jesus. Lots of blue eyes in the Middle East. Lots of this skin tone. Classic Christian Jesus.
Anyone, if you want better content, please send it.
Go to hell.
Join the Discord, drop it in the content section, or send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox at gmail.com. Send it in.
How you doing? Better, worse, same?
I think I'm all right.
I don't know if I believe you. I think you're putting on a brave face, but I think you're dying.
You'll never know.
Is this true? You know what? I won't until it's too late, and that's what I worry about.
It's good times.
All right.
Change studio lights to red.
Roxanne.
You don't have to turn off the red light.
Who's directing this? Nicholas Winding Refn?
Whoa.
Yeah, I got film references for days.
Didn't they made a joke about him in some I don't know.
Yeah, it was Scott on Drunken Peasants.
It's true, I remember that now.
Matthew Cricklow.
Hey! August knows.
What
Cheers.
a guy.
Matthew Cricklow. Whew. Whew. Today is gonna be the day. Matthew Cricklow is like my favorite new meme. I like the red light. It makes the behind me look black.
What is
we
a
have
Matthew
a brothel
Cricklow
going on down here now?
What was that, Scotchula?
What is a Matthew Cricklow?
That's a fan of the show.
And why is he a meme?
It's become a thing. It's become a thing. Right before our eyes. Right before
Did it just happen today, or was it an ongoing thing?
Well, I think the Matthew Cricklow thing just happened today. I think it's just been birthed. And now we just say it.
It's been growing.
It's Matthew's been putting himself
building momentum
into the public thought process for a while, but I think today Matthew Cricklow was born.
He really broke through.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yes.
I just want the world to know one thing, and it would be that we're all okay. And not to worry, because worry is wasteful and useless in times like these.
The lights are so red.
As he dies. We're all okay. Dies.
It's red. The lights are red as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. Maybe this is just me. I don't know if I would love bright red lights on me if I was feeling like shit physically.
I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at dealing with
Set lights to bright
suffering.
white.
I'm good at suffering. Oh wow, the couch.
I'm good at suffrage.
I'm good at
I
doing-
vote a bunch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't wait
no.
until men get the vote.
Did that really happen?
What?
A message got deleted. That's funny. I am a sweet boy. That's what you guys can remember about me. When my days are done, you just be like that guy. That guy was
Sweet
all
boy.
right. That guy was all right.
He's a sweet boy. So,
let's get both of you to bed.
Yes, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Should we do a post show?
No.
Probably not today.
I don't think you should do a post show. I think you should both go to bed for a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a sleep.
And we'll see how things look in the morning.
Yeah. Good night.
What do you
Good
guys
night,
think
everybody.
about that? All right. I'd like to personally thank Asterios for being here and laughing at all my jokes, especially for the last 20 minutes. He's done a great job. Excellent humor support. Go to patreon.com/Asterios, listen to the loudest podcast. And when you're done with those things, come on over to Scotttown. Send me a little bit of cash at paypal.me/NotScottHenson, Twitter @NotScottHenson, and listen to The Worst Year of Our Lives. We're doing 2 shows a week because we're crazy like that. Listen to The Worst Year of Our Lives podcast.
Good night.
That's it.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.